Hello, hello, and welcome to the Prince Double Show tonight. I'd like to welcome everybody to the show, and God bless every one of us to be alive and be here tonight to have a discussion here. Tonight, I got Boo Unit will be joining me with Sister Felicia Gallo from Philadelphia. Boo is coming out of, will be joining me from Florida. I think it's Tampa, Florida, or some one of the areas in the Florida area. And we're going to have a discussion here. New nominees, people names that are on the E-Mansion website, and the names are popping up there. And Joseph Boyka, the Assets Declaration, we're going to talk about it. And we want him to do the right thing. And we're continuing to tell him to do what is right. So let me bring on Boo Unit tonight. Felicia will join us later. So welcome again to the Prince Double Show here. Please share the show and share the show and share the show. Mr. Boo Unit.
Yeah, thank you, man. Hello to everybody watching, and I think we have a laundry list of things to talk about tonight, especially the events that shape the destiny of our Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And we look forward to get into the discussion.
Yeah. Hello, Boo.
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me welcome some of the viewers here. Then we're gonna go straight to it. It was Timo, welcome. Mark Sandy, welcome. Alex welcome. And Joseph Gale, welcome. Augustus Williams, welcome. Azar Slew, welcome. Sandy Azar Slew. My Peter Woody, welcome. Alex York, welcome. And those of you who names I cannot see, everybody welcome to the Prince Double Show tonight. And Boo Unit, there's a lot of names popping up on the E-Mansion website. Do you have those names?
Yeah, I think you sent me a list of
and when the old man going to declare assets? Those are the things that you guys saw before your campaign for him.
That's a good question, but I think I'm happy.
Assets declaration.
Yeah, I think I was happy to see some of the names here that we were expecting. Like, for example, Mr. Mo Ali, Mohammed Ali, Managing
So
Director,
I thought
Liberia
these
Water,
guys, rescue the country, rescue themselves.
Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. I
And
think,
boo.
huh?
I said, I thought they rescue the country, they rescue themselves.
I mean that's a good question, but I think when you work for a particular agenda, for example, the
Because the
celebration.
party chairman is angry, he's out of the country with his family. They're all in the US now. Or
Yeah, but friends, if you understand, the party chairman was given $365,000 to distribute to the party heads in different counties. But then he had a meeting with the heads, and they were supposed to get in 5,000 each. And what did they do? They took out 1,000 on each of those 5,000. Up to now, we haven't gotten any report. So I don't think the party chairman. To me, he has a bad judgment, so we can talk about him now until he can make that report. So he's not somebody credible. I mean, until he can make that report. But anyway, let's
well,
go through the names and see what we have. We have Mo Ali, managing
yeah,
director.
let's go through the names and see if we got no guys of
So,
Easterners on our list. They remove on
yeah,
or some Easterners from the water and sewer that's a sponsor gate, and then the
no,
owner
but
added Mo Ali on our
yeah,
list.
Mo Ali. So Alfonso Gay is out, and
Yeah, move
number
on
two we got
some
Jacob
Easterners.
Smith. We got Mr. Jacob Smith, Deputy for Administration, Liberia Petroleum Refining Corporation. But I heard LPRC is no more refining oil. They do storage now. That's what I heard. So it's not doing that much as opposed to what they used to do. So I'm not sure. Another guy here too that worked hard for the Boyka administration is Stephen Johnson. I think Stephen Johnson has been one of the
Look
guys who.
again, yes, I don't spoon and lie on George William, man. We're gonna wear her to
I mean,
lie.
yeah, the guy. I think he did a good job. I mean, he worked hard. So I mean, that's part of.
Sound spoon and get lie with
Yeah,
the
David,
crooked extension. You go to
David, director
aviation,
for.
you got anything about you got any idea about aviation?
I think he's going into administration. So basically, just to make sure that
Deputy administration.
administer, yeah, administration. So administration don't do technical and other stuff. I think he'll be there to make sure that all the regulations and compliance are dealt with. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a good position. I hope you have somebody there who is managing
Julius
director
who?
work together. And then we got Julius K. Sele, Executive Director, Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment. I'm my first time hearing about this organization, this agency. I mean, Agency for Community Empowerment. Have you heard of it? LACE, LACE.
Yeah, Liz been around.
Okay, my first time hearing about it. Okay, then we got yeah, Kezoya, Mr. Anthony V. Kessley,
Yeah.
Deputy Minister for
Anthony
Public
Kesselly
Affairs.
from Philadelphia.
Yeah, Anthony Kessley. I think he's been the old
Obviously,
man, right?
you're not gonna hire people from overseas because they will get drink the money and pay, take the money and come and buy and pay their mortgages.
I think that the old man, right hand man, Anthony Kessley. I
So
think the position.
he broke his thing. Remember when he said you're not gonna the people just come and package the money and pay the mortgages in America.
No, but I think Kessley been home since the old man been
When you got
around.
a house here in America, you're gonna pay the mortgage.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope where is he going to get the money
You
from?
want a
Public affairs.
deputy minister for public affairs? Where?
Yeah,
Ministry of Information?
I think it will be presidential affairs because he will be doing the speech writing and what have you. But that's a good position for Kessley. I think Kessley will do it very well. I mean, he's a guy who has a bachelor's in. I'm not sure he did political science at the University of Liberia because he was involved in politics. I think at one time he was president for the University Student Association, something like that. And then when he came in the States, I think he was once president of the ULA,
Yula again.
Liberia Association in the Americas. So he held a lot of position. I think he'll do that
Yeah.
very well.
Let's go to the next
Then
one.
we
The
got
man
Mr.
is a
Daniel
PC man.
Sando. Yeah, we got Daniel Sando. Yamer Sando, Deputy Minister of Technical Service, Minister of Information Project.
Daniel Sano, man, was he a former senator?
I don't know this guy. I think we need to do more
Deputy
research
Minister for
on him.
Technical Services, Ministry of Information, Agriculture, Affairs, Tourism.
Yeah, yeah. I hope guys writing comment. Like, I hope they can be able to, get us onto to make sure what we. I, yeah, I think people writing comments. I hope they can be able to help us out. I don't know this Daniel Sano guy, but that's a
Daniel
technical.
Spano, I think he's from Bomi or from Cape Mount.
Okay. Then
Spano.
we got Mrs. Masa Sobo, Assistant Minister for Human Resources, Minister of State. So she's responsible for employees and other people who are going to work at the mansion there. Mrs. Sobo.
Sobo.
Yeah, I think she's probably she's from Lofa or something like that.
Mm.
Masa, yeah.
Yeah, Massa. Either
Yeah,
Cape Mount or Bomi Lufa.
yeah. The poor the guy similar name, so
Mm-hmm.
And then the next person we have here is Mr. Eugene L. Fangon, Director General LBS. Ah,
From existing Minister of
Eugene,
Director General, is that a demotion?
Eugene Fagon. Yeah, it's a promotion. He's going to head a whole agency. I remember during the regime of the late Doe, it was elevated to the ministerial, Kroma used to go for cabinet meeting. So I hope they'll, he'll be,
LBS.
yeah,
You
LBS.
get
Yeah.
another loose talker going to that place again and talk a lot again.
You're going to talk loosely.
Yeah, he talk loosely. The guy is insane. It's abnormal.
Ah. Okay, and then we go on to
Get another
Sad.
kissy guy here.
Who?
You got another kissy guy.
Oh, yeah, Sad Johnny.
Yeah.
I heard this Sad Johnny guy used to work with the old man when the old man come to the state. He stopped with the old man stopped with Sad Johnny in Rhode Island. That's what I heard. So he was going to be the economic advisor, Minister of State. Is a good position too. And then we see Miss Rosalind Swakoko. This lady was in the house, eh?
Yeah, she was a representative for one of those districts.
Yeah, she was a strong critic of George Weah. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the president, chief executive officer,
the
National Oil Company, Nuka.
Nuka. Nothing in Nuka. Those guys them they sold all the oil blocks.
So all the oil.
All the oil blocks.
And man, Charles Snyder, what you're asking for a year?
Mr. Charles S. Snyder. Snyder is he's a veteran in the information area.
But the man is ambassador.
Yeah, he worked with ELBC for a long time, and then during Taylor time, I heard he has his own radio station.
Where he from?
Charles Snyder from Monroe. Yeah, Charles Snyder, he been around. One of the olden time boys.
What do you mean? Where county he from?
Yeah, I mean Monserrato. Monroe is part of Monserrato County.
So when you call me now, you call me when they ask what prince from, you say Prince of Monserrato?
Yeah, Prince of Monserrato, but under the union of Mr. Jacob Dover from
My father is not Jacob. My father is not Jacob. My father is David.
Okay, Mr. David Dover. Okay, Mr. David Dover
from
Kunabo District.
But that's not from somewhere, my man.
Yeah, just not up from just from Monrovia area there,
Up Crown Hill,
eh? Okay. So he's from Monserrato, so and we got Emmanuel Azango, first vice president of finance and investment, NOCAL.
Azango, you know the Basso Mel.
Yeah, Azango. Yeah, the Basolians. Then we got Anthony George K. Sa.
Another Kissy man.
Yeah, Kissy man. Yeah, you're right. You got it.
Assistant Minister for Public Affairs.
Yeah, Public Affairs. So he's going to do all the media stuff at the Public Works. So you want to get any information, you go to George Sa.
Wow.
Then we got Mr. Dog.
What they say he was an old rebel general for the IMPFL.
Yeah, we haven't heard of him lately. Doug Cooper, Inspector General, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Doug Cooper.
Wow, he took Josephine Davis' job.
Oh, okay. She used
to be again, Cordoba in District 10.
Oh, was she an Inspector General?
Yeah, Inspector General, Ministry of Commerce.
Yeah, that's a tough position. I think
IG.
Yeah, IG. I think they inspect all the products coming to Liberia. Eh? Most of them.
With Doug Cooper used to be a former rebel. When you get there, you get a rebel behavior in your tactical.
Where is he from?
Expired goods. Doug Cooper from Nima County.
Oh, okay. And then the next person is Ambassador George Wallace. This guy is a veteran with foreign affairs. He's been working with
Where
Ministry of
George
Foreign
Wallace
Affairs.
from? Maryland?
Oh yeah, that Wallace need a Gribble or something like that. It could be. But anyway,
He's
let's see what the
advisor of
people
foreign
making here.
affairs.
Oh yeah, somebody said Charles Snetter from Grand Gita County. Are they joking or what?
The person joking.
John name for Grand Gita.
Edwin Freeman, he always come here and you see the sign he made to the end.
Oh, okay.
He comes on the show and throw jars and make fun. Then we got Mrs. Louis Tamba.
Yeah,
Another Lofian.
Yeah, Gissy woman. They said she's yeah, they say she's educated, but she's more traditional. She come from the
business manager.
Yeah,
Ministry of
I don't
State.
know what is a new creation, but I haven't heard that, something like that.
Should be cooking around for Joseph Boga, man, passing around cooking and baking for Joseph Boga.
Taking care of all the logistics and all that.
All the doing and I all the job.
And then we got one Bushuben Keita. Legal advisor, Ministry of State. Oh, counselor. Okay, Bushuben.
I think he's from the Mandingo area, the Keita there.
Yeah. And they say all nominations were applicable, are subject to confirmation
by the Liberal Senate.
That Senate House there is almost like a joking theater.
So to you now, boo unit.
I mean, I don't know.
Look at the whole list here. I don't even know if it's a Southeast not here. You got a crown man from the water and sewer. Joseph Boga removed him and put Mo Ali there. You don't think it was necessary that he leave the man there so at least he can have that balance of power sharing? Because I'm gonna play the video, but in that video, what he talked about sharing the power and even distributing positions. And according to what we got right now, there's one person from Southeast. That's Sylvester Grisby. Even in making today, I'm going to put an article out here so we can read it from Tawan Gangolo. He talks about, he said it's a law. Article, I think some section 10.2. Yeah, it's right here. He frowned on Joseph Boga not distributing the jobs evenly according to he said,
yeah,
and Trouble did it.
Yeah,
he said Trouble did it. Trouble did it. Samuel Doe came Doe did not do it. Ellen did not do it. Charles Taylor did not do it. I mean, Ellen did not do it. George Weah did not do it. So he was hoping and thinking that and Boga with the knowledge, what we say he's an elderly man, he was going to do it. But unfortunately, he did not do it. Let me close this thing and bring it right there.
Oh, okay.
It says here, Liberia, it says Councillor Tawan Gangolo offers legal guidance on how President Boyka should appoint cabinet ministers. Then it goes down here. You see this thing. I think the story is written by Rennie DC. He said Morobio Tawan say Gangolo, a candidate for the Liberian presidency in the 2023 presidential election, is adding its voice to the ongoing controversial surrounding President Joseph Boyka's nominees in his new government. So he's adding his voice. He's kind of concerned that Joseph Boyka is not distributing the jobs evenly among Liberians. I have the and section something he said was established in 1973, and Boyka is gissing the government.
Gissing.
You be laughing. Lofa nazing, gissing nazing. And it's a joke that was soft gissing his government. So Joseph Boyka is now gissing nazing. So let's be real here. These appointments, I'm not trying to be what people say Oprah is in trouble in this, but I'm trying to figure out here. Why is it that these appointments wouldn't get named from the Southeast?
Yeah, one Edwin Gaylor just wrote, he said that appointments are still undergoing, they're still going on with the appointments. So let's just hope, let's get it mentioned and see in the next 2 weeks if it doesn't balance the appointment, then we'll have something to chew on. But right now we just looking and see.
The man had Alfonso Gay at the water and sugar. He removed him. Especially water Alfonso Gay did not vote for him or what or whatever.
But the last time I heard about Alfonso Gay, he was part of the Unity Party, and I think maybe they will get something for him. But I think Alfonso prefer retiring because he been senator for Grand Unity for almost what? I mean, I think he went for two
Somebody
terms.
said somebody from River G. Who is from River G?
I don't know, Lawrence Chia.
Lawrence
Yeah.
Chase said somebody from River G. We don't know who's from River G. Daniel Sano works in the office of Senator Yomri Kanga Lawrence. So Boo the Pop did his job, and I left
Mhm.
with the Senate to confirm those
The
who
nominees. The nominees.
you think they will confront your man Eugene Nang Fagon with his
Oh yeah,
loose talk?
they were just the people, if they can confirm what her name, Sarah Nyanti
Is
Besto.
he confirmed now?
I mean they're gonna confirm her. That one is a show, is a
But
show thing.
why are you not angry or talking out? Eugene got a qualification to serve at LBS that I'm hearing that they start you or whatever it calls for somehow with BA in mass communication.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, because if they can you know confirm certain
And your
people.
man, and somebody said to part the man 4AA and probably going to be equivalent to a BA. Or you can tell maybe the time where if I don't got fired and you're here and you're going to school, you small and you know you got a BA, a
That,
BSc.
your man been talking a lot. I think he doesn't know how to use the microphone. That's what. Yeah, I mean, LBS now, the old man needs somebody who will be talking for him. I mean, he's not a person that can talk. The papi is more of an introvert, I think. I mean, he's not that
But
kind of person.
Fagon got temperament issue. You think I
Yeah,
good
but
place for him there?
I think you'll control his temperament, because people who get temperament, once you get in position, they can, you
But
can calm
Fagon
them
was
down.
deputy information minister. He had issue. He was going
Yeah,
around arresting people babies, taking people babies passport, calling people that in America cartoon pusher.
I think he learned his lesson. If he doesn't learn it now, then I think the ball will be in his court. I mean, the position they gave him, I think it's a learning curve from the last position. So hopefully, when they confirm him, I think he'll be a different
Okay,
color.
somebody said Wallace is from River G. Yeah, kind of Wallace
Yeah,
Nissan.
yeah, they sound Gribble. Yeah, that River G.
So Eastern, yeah,
Yeah,
grow.
River G, that Bush Gribble.
Let me see the Wallace. To me, Fagon should not be given a job. He has a serious issue, except maybe he goes to some anger management classes and then learn how to manage his anger.
Pretty funny. Anger management classes.
But Fagon need anger management classes. What are you talking about? You think Fagon sound to you? The man is abnormal. He explode at any hour. A man who would can you boo you and I man you about the same age group. Me we are your picking. I can never wait time vendetta, those things on my brain, on my head and be passing on in the town.
Yeah, that's true.
He drinks alcohol profusely and pass around with those things. Yeah, I mean, Fagon is not. I mean, he jumps from political party to political party. And the party think that Fagon help him to win, so he's just rewarding him. But I think Fagon will be fired if you're not careful in the next year. I'm not sure that he's going to even make it in yet.
No, people learn from their mistake. I say he doesn't learn and he still continue to do the same thing. But I hope he learned from his mistake, and he will do better if he learn from his mistake and start to do the job that he was given to do.
Yeah.
So we
Let's,
look
let,
forward.
let's have a Patrick here. Balu, he's saying that Fagon is misplaced at the abuse. He got taking Patrick Hunter. I mean, Patrick Hunter.
Yeah,
Right.
Patrick Hono. Yeah, Patrick Hono is he got that radio. I think he
Yeah.
got some radio training. I don't know much
And
about
the
him.
man is a very decent man as compared to Fagon.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
Fagon want to bring shame to that path, if you don't change, maybe he been in America for a year or two now, so he
Mhm.
kind of worked on his attitude, but he still exhibited. We see him. He's the same man who someone who was sick at the bed, trying to recover and on the bedside, the era, and got into the man died.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of
So
misinformation that
Prince,
comes from.
Prince, what's the news? What is the news with our brother? They said they took the body to Grand Jita now.
Yeah, right now as we speak, they're having wake. The people not
Oh,
sleeping.
okay.
Yeah, the
They
people
have
in
some
Grand Jita.
live videos from there that you can
Yeah, I
see.
was watching my guys were there from the Voice of Jide,
Okay.
and I think they still there, but they kind of cut the things up. Oh, you got Yeke Koruba there. You got Frank Foko. I know Frank Foko of one from District 9. There are a lot of lawmakers there that want to lay their friend to rest.
And there's something going on in Monrovia right now. They said that the Sir Joseph House is on,
Yes,
under
Sir Joseph House. I don't know if Sir Joseph can bring all these ambulance and police or fire
Bring all the
trucks in the
ambulance
town.
and everything.
If
Yeah,
all the
man.
fire trucks and the ambulance is brought in the town, no fire truck will go there and put the fire on the man, put the
Yeah,
water off, or put the fire off on the man's house.
that's crazy. That's
But
crazy.
the way the people build the houses, saying like you know, they build in alleys and no way for a fire truck couldn't drive through those kind of thing where you got houses built everywhere.
Yeah. So your man Mo Ali got
So
a lot of jobs. He got a lot of work to do to make sure that they restore the water and sewer system in Liberia because we got so much to do out there.
mhm.
The sewage
When I
system,
was there,
pipes.
by 2010, they had a water and sewer region as far as Puri Academy. I don't know how far it got gone under the Wiyale
Yeah.
government. I don't know if they did anything with the water. But when I was there, I went my first time going to Liberia was 2008, not
Okay.
10, 8. After the Civil War, I was in Cote d'Ivoire and I came here. Then after 18 years, I went back. I was printed from Milton Tiaje in the police academy. They had water because we need to pay our water bill. I shower
Oh,
water, everything in the apartment, and we rented that. So I don't know if we are not standing behind that area, Painesville area or wherever. I don't know. I'm not sure that the guy did anything with the water. So Muali will do a lot of job. It's not just to go take the job, donor can give money and pocket money and take the money. I don't know.
yeah. We just hope that he will come up with you know, some programs to be able to restore the water system in Monrovia because Monrovia seems to be some place that that place they need to change the city and transfer it to another place because it's too populated and it's there's so many people. The sewage system is so bad.
Yeah. James, you were asking Mr. G there, or was it? Let me post some comments here so we can. And let's see here. The guy said Lawrence Chasey, Wallace guy you were talking about. So Wallace from River G. Thanks for Vagon is misplaced at the FBS. And Prince, I just send you something. St. Joseph House burned down. Yeah, I heard it, Connor. And then G there there was a drama at the Capitol building the other day when the honorable body was taken there. What kind of drama was there? G
Yeah.
there, if you I don't know, because I'm hearing the family doing the in-house fighting over there. Which one of the honorable men, woman will come and all this kind of nonsense. I wouldn't expect that. Okay, Prince, what you meant Samuel Doe was not inclusive. It's not me. I quoted the article from where? You didn't see the article I put it out here and read it from Tawan Gangolo?
Yeah,
And
but
he said,
the article said that he was not inclusive.
yeah,
I
he
think
said,
Joe was very inclusive though. The only place that we have a lot of people, current people were in the military, but most of them didn't had those ranks. But a lot of current people were in the military. Most of our people were in the military.
so
But
you
in
want to
those,
hear the story? It's not my story. The story is from this guy, this man who here. You seen the man picture? I will go down the story. Who you can,
oh,
it's on
okay,
phone.
yeah,
You go there.
uh,
Yeah. The man said, is there the
Tiawan,
power to
Tiawan
nominate and
Congo.
appoint cabinet minister was at the complete and uncontrolled discretion of the president, apart from the consent of the Senate, until 1973. So 1973, when they did it, Turbo did it, the Turbo era, he had,
But that's why they overthrew Tava because when they overthrew Tava, they accused him of nepotism, favoritism, hegemony, all the kleptocracy, all the isms. And when they
Mhm.
overthrew Talbert, they got their the you know balanced thing, because when you see with the Liberia, the PRC, People Redemption Council, you got all the guys on the council list were all people from different counties. You got people like what his name, J. Nicholas Podia from I think
Yeah,
Sino or Maryland, one of the places, I think from Sino.
good.
And then you have all those guys. You got people that come back from Nimba. You got, I mean, all the counties were represented on the PRC, on the People Redemption Council. And then besides that, when you look at the ministerial positions, I mean, I think your man just stated it. He said that Joe had a Chief Justice, Balaze. You got Health Minister Mata Bella, Balaze and Mata Bella from Nimba. And then you got Internal Affairs Edward Sako from Lofa. And then you got, I think, Edward Sako from Nimba. Oh, okay. And then Justice Minister Jigen Scott from Lofa.
Hmm.
So his government was well balanced. I think he had people from all over the counties.
Yeah, the article right here. Let me see the article here. Let me see what he talks about. But you know, Tawan Ganglo now,
Yeah, man, that now we're supposed to play that song. I mean, supposed to campaign when other people drinking. Praise, praise. You got that song? That means supposed to campaign.
from your man, Fagon.
And your man.
Fagon, you know, who the guys did all these lies and propaganda for government jobs. And they're reaping and they're getting a reward from it. The guy's not going to do nothing change, nothing strange in that place. Fagon first job we are getting to work in government. He went there the first week, when the time he was all in a bar nightclub with young children. That when you remember when he went in front of the Senate, when coming, he's sitting down the train, sitting on his lap, and man, Eric Snow tried to tell him, "Mama, look, you're deputy minister. This is not good. We can take your picture." And here, Eric Snow, you almost attack Eric Snow, and they call him in front of the Senate, and they send him to jail. You remember that story? So there was nothing Farrakhan going to do like just to go ride government job, get government gas slips, and have multiple women and pass around the place. That's what we want to see from this from Farrakhan. Look at you have Stephen Johnson sitting on his phone every day, causing noise, lying. Mo Ali, the legs of Patrick Hanna. Even the party chairman, house boy, maybe setting forth from his generator, the house boy, he tried to put it on the CDC government or put a fire in his house. You know. And so there was nothing, boo, there was nothing you're going to see from these people. I told you before. In the document,
We just
when it
started.
happened
And you know me again.
you know, 2019.
You
Oh,
know
yeah,
me
when
again.
I said Dillon is a hustler, he went to hustle. There was nothing strange you're going to see from Dillon. And these guys, until we can change our mindset, if this guy really actually wanted to go save the country, if the Papi gave them job to go and do, they shouldn't have refused those jobs. But we got info that they wanted to make Mo Ali deputy to water insurance. Man refused. He won't be the manager. He won't be the proper.
Yeah, one Mr. Patrick Bolu, he said, "Is it possible or rational
He's
for
a journalist.
someone in America to leave his or her good-paying job to take up assistant deputy minister position in Liberia, in the case of Stephen Johnson?" Yeah, I mean, Patrick, you have a point. But I think Steven, I don't know what job he had here. Like me now, I have a good position. I'm not going to go over there to take a deputy minister position. I either head an agency or I'm at a place where I can be able to make changes, because everything is about change. Because we want to see a change. Because Liberia can be the same all the time. There's nothing changing. Okay. It's the same old, same old. You see, for us to make change, you have to have authority to be able to bring change to that place. Because if you're a deputy, you have to agree with your head or the head of your agency for you to bring about change. And people resist change, because people who resist change, they are lazy. They don't want to see anything better. Because what they used to, what they call bureaucracy, red tape, now what they want to do, they want to make sure what they are used to doing, they should keep doing that thing. It's not improving Liberia. Look at the Freeport. They need to renegotiate that agreement they have with that company at the port, because Liberian people are suffering. because most of our goods coming through the port. You see, so if you have a company there that managing the port and they charging a lot of money with the containers, the people will pass the box to the consumers, to the common man. In Kenya, they call them what, wananchi, the common people. You see, so the box pass to the common people. Anything that comes from abroad will be very expensive. The chicken, the meat, all that kind of stuff. So you go buy Kobo, you know, the Kobo will cost, you know, something that we used to buy. You remember when at the University of Liberia, we used to go buy, well, I know we got a play called 404. we,
404,
the guy will go to 404 down there, we go buy our little, we go buy our little Kobo. Yeah, but those things are expensive now, I'm sure. Most of these students, they're really catching hell. But these things used to be cheap way back when, man, you 50 cents, you know, you get your.
So, boy, you get to 404 too?
Yeah, oh, man, we ate. It was nice though, you know, when the old man them pack the food in that plate, man. When you eat it straight, you don't want to eat the whole day. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Like, bro, really good during those days. The late 80s, 86, 87, 88, before the war came, and we all got to leave. Yeah, so we need a real change, a drastic change, a revolutionary change, radical change. That's the only way. Because the way old man Boyka doing it, I don't know. I mean, we can't judge him now. Let's just give him time and see how it goes. Liberia has been peaceful for a long time, which is a good thing. But you can't eat peace. I mean, people need to eat. A lot of people are suffering. People can't send their children to school. You see, some don't have the opportunity, but some people can pay their children school fees. You see, it's not easy. They need to pay the people. The little money they got in the bank remaining, people got to get paid. You see, that harmonization thing they're doing, I think the money would have gone, a lot of money should have gone to the common people who are making $50, $100. These people who are making 6,000, 10,000, 15,000, you have to cut their money, at least 75% of it, and trickle it down to the common people. Nobody in Liberia should make $50 or $75 or $100. People should be making $200. Nobody should be making
Let me ask you one question. Boo, you hearing me?
Yeah, I can.
They talked about one of the campaign against one of the campaign against George Weah government was the harmonization. You harmonize my pay, I'm going to harmonize your vote. And the Joseph Boyka, the opposition, you and your other guys, you ran on this thing that Joseph Boyka, George Weah cutting civil servant pay, cutting people pay, people making 15,000 during editing time as a deputy minister or minister, but because the president friendly with you, you're making that money. But the other one, the other side, who doing the same job in the other ministry, making less money because you're not connected with Ellen. Two of them came in y'all came and ran the opposite propaganda. Do you see the people increasing civil servant pay?
Yeah, we can predict right now, but I think we then started a good thing. It's just that they didn't do it right. Okay, what do I mean by that? You cannot cut people money and then use that money for other services. You cut that money and trickle it down to the common person. Somebody who is making $50, $75. You have to upgrade them to $200. Then the people who are making 6,000, 10,000, bring that way down to 2,000 or 1,000. In Liberia, like what this guy did in Tanzania. Okay, Magufuli, may his soul rest in peace. What he did in Tanzania was to cut most of the people who were making 6,000, 10,000, cut them down all the way down to 2,000. Then the money remaining, you trickle it down to the common people, the wananchi, the common man. You know, the wananchis are the common people. You trickle it down to them. Let them, let people make $200 at least. How can you survive on $75, $100? You see? So your man, we then got a good program, but they didn't do it right.
Well, my question to you, we already know that we had a good program.
People who are making $100, they want to use that money for different things.
So my question to you, we already had a good program, they didn't use it. To you and to the Unity Partisan, we have failed. Mm-hmm. So my question to you, with the Unity Party do it? Do you see Boyka doing it?
Yeah, the way
sharing the people money
the way,
or civil
the way,
sharing money going up.
yeah, the way
Don't you
Boakai
claim
start.
that the money
Yeah,
was harmonized?
I'm not cutting you off, but the way Boakai started, I'm not sure whether he's going to do it. But I mean, I'm not going to kind of project or I don't know what is in Boakai's mind, but we hope for the best. But if he doesn't do it in the next 3 months, which is 100 days, because he promised a lot of things in the next 100 days. So in the next 100 days, if we don't see anything, then business as usual. And let me make a disclaimer here. I'm not part of the Unity Party. I just wanted, Boakai or somebody to come and get rid of we are. That's all. But I mean, I think we bank on the wrong person. I think maybe the way it's starting. I don't want to conclude, but we have to criticize. I mean, somebody bring you a thing here for us to talk about here. I don't know.
Boo.
Yeah.
You hear him, Mr. Dad? He said he got different view on the salary reduction.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Why,
everybody
Mr.
got
Dad?
their opinion. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, when city government took over.
Are you hearing him?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Go ahead. No, he can hear you. Go ahead.
I said when city government took over, the IMs called in the media and said, look, two things. You either do one or you do like this. That is, you reduce the workforce and the salary remain the same. Or you reduce the money, then you got the workforce still going. So then we have prefer for the do the work. For many people work instead of reducing the money. Instead of the money remain all it is, or increasing it, then you got a small workforce. So that a lot of people will be out of job. Because of that, I said, no, I think the best one to do is to reduce the salary. There were a lot of people on job. So I did. Not like took the money and did it with something else. No.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Mr. Dare, I think. Yeah, Mr. Dare, I think you have a good point, but I think you finished?
Go ahead, Boo.
Yeah, I think you have a good point there, but I think by ballooning or blowing up the government payroll bill, or what they call payroll bill, by employing plenty of people will not solve the problem. You employ plenty of people and they are not able to go to work and they are making $75. It doesn't make no sense. But the people who are already there, pay them better. I mean, nobody should be making $75, $100. How will you survive? Liberia, everything in Liberia we import. We're not producing. So things are very expensive. So employing new people, they don't have any job description. You just say, oh, okay, take this job here, sit down over there. Somebody was telling me at the Central Bank of Liberia, people just standing up. They don't even have a job description. You see, you can't do it like that because you'll make the country to fail. So the best thing is empower the private sector so that it can create more jobs for people. How do you empower the private sector? Put more money into security because people want to go into the country to do business, to employ people. But when there is no security, people are scared to carry their money to Liberia. There are a lot of people who want to go to Liberia to invest, but people can go there because there's no security. You see, somebody can go to your house at night and burglarize or kill you, and nothing can come out of it. You see, even the police people you call, the police people, they want you to pay them. You who having the problem, you must pay them before they come to your house. So the security sector, they need to put more money into security. They need to put more money into the.
You see this government you campaign for doing it?
Huh?
This government you campaign for, you can see them doing it?
I think, I campaign so that they can do
You're not
the work.
going to.
If I campaign for you, if I
can distance yourself from the Unity Party.
No, I'm not a member. I make a disclaimer. I'm not a member of Unity Party.
You affiliated with them.
No, I'm not affiliated with them. I don't believe in a party business. In America, I'm even independent. I'm not Democrat, neither Republican. I'm an independent. So I think straight. I don't think based on parties. I don't believe in
But
parties.
before you put your support behind the Unity Party, you didn't you envision them doing these things that you just
Yeah,
talking
we
about?
envision,
Or putting the private service,
yeah,
putting the private sectors up and putting money in the private sector.
yeah, we envision them to do the right thing. But if they don't do the right thing, then we criticize them. We try to, because it's good to have an opposition. Because when you don't have an opposition, you think that what you're doing is right. So you need to have an opposition. The opposition will correct your wrongs, and they will make sure they keep your feet to the fire so that you can do the right thing. Everybody can be singing Kumbaya. You see, I can be singing Kumbaya. If Baka does something wrong, I will say it. I'm not looking for a job. I already got a job here. So I'm free to criticize anybody. I'm not party member. I don't join CDC. I'm not a member of UP. So I'm a free man. I'm a free thinker. I'm not like some people who tied and sat down to a party.
But
No.
you're not answering the question. Nobody says you're not a free thinker. I have to see something in someone before I support them.
Yeah.
When you went beyond Bwaga laid those plans down, and they're gonna put money in the private sector. They're gonna increase salaries of civil servants.
Yeah. Not that we support Bwaka blindly. The problem is who's going to get rid of Weah? And the only person that was on the stage was what? Bwaka. We couldn't support.
But you don't even care if you could do the job. You don't even care if you could do the job. They just wanted to get rid of Weah.
We couldn't support Kumis because Kumis, you're not going to win. Liberian people don't like Kumis. You see, so the best person.
My question is, who don't want to get rid of Weah? So you don't even care if Butusa Bwaka could do the job. They just wanted to get rid of Weah. They put Bwaka there.
Yeah, but we can't judge. We can judge Bwaka now until we can see in the next 3 months. The man just started. Okay. So we let it. We take
it. African and Liberia saying that when your Christmas will be good, you know from the east.
Yeah, but we're taking stocks. We can't just grade people. Even when you go to school, it takes almost 3-4 weeks before the semester ends. Before you start grading people. You can't start grading somebody when they are not taking the test yet.
That came out today. The names that pop out today are more the Gizzy the whole administration.
Yeah, that's why we're taking stock, Prince. All these things, people are taking stocks. And time will come that we're confronting with all these things. We'll put it right in your face. But you can't get rid of it. I believe in holding people's feet to the fire.
But why you don't hold Weah feet to the fire?
Oh, but we did. We hold Weah feet to the fire. But most of our people here, when you talk here, they say, oh, the man, your grandma, you're talking against Weah. So you don't want to, infringe on, most of our people. If they support a person, they support the person. That one thing about them, whether that person is doing wrong, whether that person kills somebody on Broad Street, they don't care. All they know is that they support that person. It's just like the people who support Donald Trump here. Donald Trump said he can go on New York, how do you call it, to the New York place there on the center of New York. Okay, he can go to Times Square and shoot anybody, nothing will come out of it. And that's the same thing with Weah, with crime people and Weah. So you can't go among our people and say you're supporting, you criticize Weah, you'll be on your own.
No, but you have criticized Weah and even supported Joseph Bwaga morally, financially, spiritually. You're not on your own.
You're going too far. I can support a human being spiritually.
But spiritually, I mean, praying for the man. Every day you go, you pray for
Bwaga. I don't support him spiritually, though. But you see, the good thing about me is that if I support somebody and the person is going off the rails, I will talk. I'm not like somebody.
Bwaga is going off the rail?
Yeah, he's going off the rails.
On track?
Yes.
Okay, now, Boo, let's go a little bit. Let's pivot a little bit. Bwaga talking about auditing the CBL.
Yeah, the Central Bank of Liberia.
The Central Bank, NSA.
Yeah, the National Security Agency.
The EPS.
The EPS, Executive Protective Services.
The 3 branches of government you want to, the 3 ministry or agency or wherever you want to audit it. And I'm then hearing he included a central bank because he felt that Tadu put him under the boss. Tadu should have misinformed the Liberian people that the actual 20 million that is in the bank It's not the $40 million. And the NSA is like somebody coming to audit the FBI or the CIA. There are a lot of people on those areas that are working that you cannot get the name exposed to the people. So what do you think Boga going to do? And then the EPS to that security agency, especially the NSA. You think Boga coming to expose our people? Some people working with the NSA, they are undercover. Their neighbors, they don't even know that they're working with the NSA. So what's your take on this audit? Boga want to audit Georgia from 2018 to 2023. He had an inauguration and about $360,000 from the party chair. To me and other Liberians, you should have cleared those two things before moving on. You cannot have dirt in your eyes, then you say you're going to take other people's dirt from their eyes. So you think the auditing will hold water?
Yeah, there's
I don't think like witch hunt.
Yeah, I think there's a word that people use, a phrase that he who preach or he who requests for transparency should have their hands clean. Okay, I believe in that. So Boakai, he's coming. He promised the Liberian people that you are going to declare your asset. Okay, we'll hold his feet to the fire. He has to declare his asset. We'll go after him. About auditing, I think the auditing is a good thing, but it must apply to everyone. You see that? So if they're auditing the Central Bank of Liberia, the National Security Agency, and the Executive Protective Services, I think they should audit. After that, they should audit all the other ministry, but they must start with themselves, because they were given $600,000 to organize the inaugural program. That lady they call Miata Fambule. I understood every time the press people go to her, she says she's in the hospital. Every time when they ask to say they want to go to other her, she's at JFK. The next time she's
taking drips.
She's taking drip. So she need to be audited, because that's a lot of money. That money could pay most of the civil servants. It's almost $1 million, $635,000. I think you need at least $300,000 to get $1 million. That's a lot of money. And what did she do? She didn't buy water at that place. People died of heat stroke, and some people fainted. Even the president himself. There was no fan. There was no water. So what did she do with the money? Even if microphone they took that was a poor quality. It's a poor quality microscope. We can't even hear the president saying, "I swear, to defend the country." I didn't hear that. Did you hear it from Boakai?
No, I didn't hear it from Boakai. I didn't hear it from Jeremiah Kuhn.
So that's a bad microphone. They said she took it from, I don't know, Sierra Leone or
Sierra Leone. That's what they say. The DJ they put him on Sierra Leone.
This woman, we didn't know that the woman never occupied any position in Liberia. I never saw her managing.
She's a singer. She sing.
Yeah, that's all we know. You would have just put her there to sing. I think that's what she could have done better. Instead of entrusting her with almost $1 million of the people money, Liberian people money. That's a lot of money. The country is in dire need. And you go trust that money. I think the Omega bad judgment. That's what I'm thinking.
It's like taking Jennifer Lopez. Is like taking Jennifer Lopez to go organize the NFL. Yeah.
No, Jennifer Lopez, at least they've even gone to school. But the Omar always knew that she graduated from CWA way back. I don't know where college she went. She went to
graduated together.
Yeah, from CWA during that time. That's all. I wouldn't know her brother, Dr. Fambule, to be,
it's Boma Fambule.
I don't know much about her. So every time they go to her, they want to audit. She says she's sick. She have drip and all that kind of thing from hospital.
Is all over the country now. So how would Joseph Boakai even know about it? How would Joseph Boakai know about the $365,000 I was given for districts to celebrate?
He needs to be audited. He needs
to be
audited. Yeah, somebody wrote here, Leopoli Pene. He said, according to Mirror Bro, they they have 1,400 cases of water, but none of them surface. So where is the 1,400 cases
Yeah,
of
because
water?
Mary brought her own spoon. She
Nobody
said she
saw it.
wanted to know where the bottom water went, where the water went.
Hmm?
Had water there, but they did not distribute the water. So now,
So
Boo, you
there were
think
a lot of mistakes.
when Joseph Boga now saying that they might order these people, and he said he got dirt, his hands are dirty. Well, I mean, his hands are dirty. The people around him, money was given to them to do a specific program. They screwed it up, and he's going to order these boy. You think the boy now say there's a witch hunt?
Yeah, a lot of people believe there's a we hunt if they don't go after other people, because that order has to what? It has to be a what? A cycle. It has to, they have to order all the departments, the ministries, and all that, starting from themselves, starting from the party chairman, Revoluto Tapet. That 365,000 they get in for the party heads to give to different party heads in different counties. They took out 1,000 from each. I was so surprised that day I saw the man on Spoon explaining that they had a meeting and the party heads told him that they should what? That you take out 1,000 from each of the 5,000. I mean, wow. You are party chairman. That's a bad judgment.
The first place the man said the source of the money. The man went on a different program with Judah J, and he said that the money came from friends of Joseph Boyka.
But
Connection.
they should announce that. I mean, when you get the money from
because you
people,
get Koruba point here
those are
say you
election.
never
That's election contribution.
Koruba say you never have money. Even through your order your building, you had to go to different you never have money. So right after Joseph Boga won, you start receiving money. I think Yege said we wrote the people to bring Joseph Boga and want to know the source. They want to know for Joseph Boga to tell us where they got the money from. And then when he went on Judah J show, he said the money came from Joseph Boga connections. But when he went to Spoon TV, he said the money was in the bank. We have money, we're in the bank. So the people could not, very clear where the money came from. Where it came from Joseph Boga account. Joseph Boga have money. They think they confuse it.
Yeah, Prince, look. This is the problem here. These guys receive a lot of money from different well-wishers when the president won. And that money need to be reported. You see, they can't just, remain mute on those money that they received. The election commission need to go after them. Somebody making a good point here. There's a lady here. She said the lawmakers are the problem in Liberia. They are enriching themselves while the masses suffer. If they can stop the corruption, make security a priority, and work on some kind of business initiative with a range of incentive, tax breaks, and tariff reduction to attract foreign investors, this will create jobs in the private sector and will help with poverty reduction in Liberia. Okay, yeah, you make a good point. The problem, Felicia, is that most of our lawmakers, these are people who, some of them don't even graduate from high school. And, I would say this. Ellen made a mistake too. She made a lot of mistakes. She didn't want to increase the salary of the legislature. And, bringing it down now will be a difficult thing. You need somebody with strong conviction to go out there and campaign to the Liberian people. Let's reduce the legislature pay. What do people do? Are they bringing investors to Liberia? Are they making laws that benefit the people? No. Are they what really do they do? Even in America, they don't pay lawmakers like that. I think somebody sent me a paper where they got a laundry list of one representative getting a lot of incentives. They got driver, they got cook, they got they pay for their car. I mean, poor country like that. That's a joke, man. They need to do something, man. They need to do something about Liberia. Need to close all those loopholes. If you're a representative, if you don't bring money, you don't get paid. Or across the board, each representative $1,000 each. If you want to represent your people, you have to what? You have to tighten your belt. You got to do it with, service. You are servicing people. It's not a business entity. This is government. $1,000, the remaining of the money, you put it back in the economy. You help the people by what? Providing clear drinking water, making sure that you improve the road system, you improve the water and sanitation in the country. Put more money into those things. Put more money into water, sanitation. Put more money into the basic necessities of the people, the electricity. Buy the latest equipment that will make sure that when somebody's stealing electricity or cutting wire, you can be able to what? To notice where that person is in real time. And you can go and arrest that person. You see? I mean, it's not impossible. If we have consistent electricity, we'll have a money trail system where you don't use checks anymore. Everybody be paid, they give you a card. I think I heard Ellen started that thing where every government worker has a debit card. You want to get your salary, you go to the bank and you put your PIN number, you get your salary. You see, that kind of system is better because you have a trail. You got a system in America here. That's what we do every month, and you get your money from your bank. Yeah. So it can happen in Liberia. Because if you do that, it will be difficult for people to steal. Because you have a trail. You got a trail. Paper trail. Electronic trail. Yeah. Because we need all kind of system in Liberia. How do you get it? You got to make sure that electricity is consistent. It's constant. Because if you are, they like today, they kind of, like gone, no current, that kind of thing. And the country got money. They don't have money. The World Bank gave us a what? They give us option. There are people there, they don't think big. They went and settled down for what? 74 kilowatt. Look at Ghana. The Akosombo Dam, they got over 300 kilowatt. You see it? And they supply most of the West African countries. Why the people at the head of those things, why they can't think big? I have a friend in Germany. The guy was telling me, he said, look at, I saw some of your Liberian people that came here. One white guy here myself went to school in England. One German guy. The guy told me, he said, look at your people came here, they settled down for 73 kilowatts. During the Turbo era, they had 63 kilowatt for Liberia electricity. Can you imagine? From Turbo up to now, we got over 5 million people. And out of those 5 million people, majority of the people live in Monrovia. Monrovia population, I know, is over 1 million. Can you imagine that? And then you have only 72 or 71 kilowatt of electricity. You must be joking. You must be out of your head. When you guys go to discuss, I don't know what they discuss. Look at the road system. I mean, you go places like Tanzania, you go to Namibia, you go to South Africa, in Botswana, where I was teaching, in the
I'm not trying to hold you,
early,
but let me tell you where the grand people who listen. Are you hearing me, Boo?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah,
I knew that the Liberian people were not serious. You know the old bridge? The old bridge.
Which one? Which one? The Gabriel Tucker Bridge?
The old bridge.
The one over
the one over
the Providence Island.
Yeah, the
that's
old
the
bridge.
One. Or the one that going waterside. The one
that going waterside on that side. The old bridge.
Oh yeah.
One time you left on Liberia, you don't know the old and the new bridge.
Yeah,
Liberia went before you don't know the old and the new bridge.
I know that
the old bridge.
The one that the water side when you go towards UN Drive. When you go towards UN Drive.
The old bridge fell. I was thinking when the old bridge fell, how they were going to build a bridge. I was thinking they were going to build a bridge to the link, going to the link coming. They got to figure out old bridge, one link going, one link coming. Just how I was looking, and in the 1920 or 19 whatever, built it, the population grew. Liberia knew only, I don't know, Lucini Donso or whatever. I give on the Liberian people. I said they don't have sense.
Yeah, because the people we put there, the people we put there, Prince, the people we put there, they don't think big. And these are the same people circulating. They keep circulating the same people.
Yeah.
So the country
Joseph
is
Boakai,
still.
who you put there and he brought all the same people back.
Look at your man G there. G there said
Joseph
if a
Boakai bring and
representative
grab all the people
listen,
for Exile. He brought them and
Prince,
gave them job. Joseph Boakai,
Prince,
all
Prince, listen to me. Look at your man G there, got there. He said if a representative is earning $1,000, what would be the salary of a minister? G there, you cut all those people's salary. Even in fact, in Tanzania, the government, they don't buy cars for government officials. You buy your own car. Look at Tanzania today. Look at the poor. When you look at the streets, you will be surprised. When you go to Liberia, you say we are joking. Huh? All the people there 1,000. Even the minister, you pay them 800 or 900. And then the money trickle down to the what? To the poor people, the Wananchi, the poorest people. Those are making $100 and those are making $75. You carry them up to 300. Let have, people should have dignity. You can't overlook people because they are what? Because they don't have a degree or they don't have a certificate. The poor need to eat. They got children. They need to feed their children too. They need to send their children to school.
So
Why would
let's
you
go
want to
back
pay
to
somebody
let's go
$6,000?
back to your Boo, let's go back. I think there's something going on here. Boo don't understand the issue. But Boo, I want for us to go back to the 300 the money that the poor give us. Luther Tappet, the Reverend. That's why I don't want no Reverend to get into politics because they will spoil their names. I want you to listen to Luther Tappet.
Okay.
I will play I gave the credit to Judas J from the OKFM. I will play Judas J interview with Luther Tappet, and then he's going to play the Spoon interview. Big contradiction. I think too he incriminated Joseph Boakai in an interview.
Okay.
And when Joseph Boakai not going, all the people in trying to other people think that was hunt. Yeah, he incriminated Joseph Boakai in the whole process. Joseph Boakai was involved in taking money from people when he got elected. So I want you to pay keen attention
listen
to this interview while I play this interview for you.
Who gave the money? Was it government's money or Mr. Boakai's money or whatever? $65,000. Now we are even more confused. But I'll play you two clips. I asked Reverend J. Luther Tappet right on the show about the source of this 365,000, because 5,000 for each district. Who gave the money? Was it government's money or Mr. Boakai's money or whatever? Let me play the clip what he told me.
I was in Buchanan and came back this afternoon and then jumped right into a very important meeting. Just walking out of the meeting and then saw your missed call.
Yes. It was about the issue we spoke about this morning concerning the 5,000 for each district, and the public needed to get some understanding. First of all, what's the source of the money?
Oh well, the money was given to us for the celebration.
When you said was given to us by
when I was tenor bearer, through his connections, gave us that money because he felt that this was a patron.
When you said was given to us by
when I was tenor bearer, through his connections.
Who I want you to pay keen attention. He said the money was given to them by the extended bureau through his connection in the first interview with this guy. He want a spoon, he said different thing. The guy gonna play it for us. The guy did a very good job. I must give him the credit.
But I was tenor bearer through his connections. Okay.
When I was tenor bearer, through his connections, gave us that money because he felt that this was a victory for the Liberian people.
So it was not money from the government, the inaugural celebration money?
No, whatever the government gave was used for the government program of the inauguration part. But when it comes to the celebration of DMB presidency, it was money that was from his connections to help us.
From his connections to help us. Now, the same Reverend J. Luther Tappet, a couple of days later, because after he said this aside the flag, who these connections that gave Mr. Boakai the money and all of that, the investigation needed to extend there. For what reason? who just take over 365,000 and give it to Mr. Boycott, and he gave it to United Party to go celebrate. Who gave him the money and for what purpose? Was it declared he's president now of the country and all of that? These kinds of gifts raise eyebrows. Well, a couple of days later, he appeared on Spoon and listened to the same Reverend J. Luther Tappet.
For the people who have been coming to those campaign offices and to make sure that they were part of this celebration.
Okay, so I take it that there were two celebrations going on. However, way was decided, that's kind of what I'm taking from your explanation. My second question to you is, was this 365,000, the money that was needed for the district, was it included in a initial inaugural budget district? I think it was $600 and something thousand. Was that part of that budget or no?
We are a party. Unity Party has always been labeled as broke. Yeah, we're a broke party, but we won the elections. No party can win election broke. We have money. The party had money after the campaign. If this money came from me, which I never had that money myself, or from someone, I would have taken it. But the money was in a party account. It was a party that this league.
Boo. One interview, the brother is saying that the money came from Joseph Boycott connections. Connections, a lot of connections put X to it. And one interview, the brother is telling us that the money was already in Unity Party account. Unity Party had money. And you know, and I know that Unity Party never had money. They were broke. There were collection going around the place, people contributing money on Spoon, fundraiser, all these people. So that source of that money, that's when he clicked Joseph Boycott to implicated Joseph Boycott in nothing. Joseph Boycott is moving around trying to confuse the Liberian people today or yesterday or whatever day he's talking about. He went to blood drug test. For you know, and I know, boo, an 80-year-old man will not go be taking drugs. To take illegal drugs. You can take a tablet and pills, those are all drugs, but they are not legal. I mean, they are not illegal. But there's no way you're going to have your 80-year-old man or 70-year-old man go start smoking marijuana and injecting himself with those things. So you were confusing the Liberian people because I knew very well that Liberian people are not going to benefit from that thing you were doing today. But you heard the chairman from his connections. And then another thing, the money was in our account. So what do we believe? Let Joseph Boycott leave all the things and he say he won't audit central bank, he won't audit the NSA, he won't audit EPS. He should have talk about auditing himself first. The guys that are around him, that some of them he don't want even employ because they brought embarrassment to him. The Luther Tappet and Miata family and all these people. So I want your take on this.
Yeah, I think Mr. Luther Tappet is that from the beginning I said that this guy, somebody told me that he's a fair, transparent guy, and I have a lot of I tried to kind of, I was a little bit skeptical. I was doubtful of him because, he says standard bearer gave them the money. And who is the standard bearer of a party? That's Joseph Boycott. And he said Joseph Boycott from his connection. That's what he said. So people probably gave Boycott some money, and nobody gave somebody. There's no free.
Through his connections.
There's no free money. There's no free thing in the playground. They always say that. There's no free thing in the playground. So people gave him money because they want what? They want jobs. They want some, kickbacks. There's so many things. They want contracts from the government. So this is sheer corruption. I think the old man need to answer these questions. And then all his statements are contradictory. He said that the party had and they got money in their account. But people were running election. Yaka Koluba then went to them and they said they didn't have money. So where the other money come from now? All of a sudden money just appearing in the account. Where is it from? So I think they have a lot of questions to ask. The train really starting very, very badly. I'm sorry to say that. I'm very disappointed.
So then one will conclude that you having all these holes in your back, and you want to go cover some other people's holes, people will think you're doing witch hunt. You can't answer these questions when a name coming in money, that's a lot of money. Put that money together, about $1 million.
Yeah,
And they can't answer question on those money, but then he want to go and audit a security agency. You want to audit NSA. You want to audit EPS. You want to audit central bank. I think to me it's a pure witch hunt on those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, he must
Luscious
audit
Tattoo went in
himself
front of the
first.
Senate. I mean, he went in front of those lawmakers, and he.
So I believe in these words.
He said,
He-
we never had. I don't know. He said. I don't know who gave that figure to the pop. The figure we gave there is not the figure that they gave him in.
Somebody
All of a
said their
sudden,
money
all
was in
the
CD.
Luscious Tattoo.
Somebody said their
Why
money
giving
was
his
in
own
CD account.
stuff.
They said the money was in CD account. Somebody said that's a joke. But anyway, he who tried to what? He who seeks transparency. He who seeks transparency must come with clean hands. So in that note,
I know equality must come with clean hands.
Yeah, Mr. Bouakai need to audit himself first. They need to audit their own party, and then they audit the inauguration money. And that's the only way with Liberian people will be convinced that they are up for business. But right now, we are looking at things like business as usual. It's just business as usual. I mean, we can keep talking here over and over. It seems to be the same thing that happened with WIA, and the same thing happening again. You see? So there's nothing changing.
So when let's say Tapper is not in the country, when the audit started, you think he will go, they will bring him?
I mean, if you run away, you'll be a fugitive for justice, and they can seize any of his properties. If the audit comes that he's guilty of something, fraudulent, or maybe he took money that belongs to the government. Yeah, I mean, whatever he got on the ground, will be seized, and you'll be a fugitive for justice. So those are some of the things. You can't run away from your own shadow. You'll come home. But Prince, I think Liberia is just, discussing Liberian thing is just, it just make people to have headache. I mean, look around us. Look at Ivory Coast, Abidjan. Huh? Somebody say, "Oh, don't compare. Why we can't compare? Huh? You go to other people's country. You want to go to Ghana for surgery. You want to go to Ghana for operation, for dialysis. Why you can't do it in your own country? If you know JFK, you don't have good administrators there. Why don't you fire the administrator? Why you don't put a very good compliance system? Buy the best computers. Get the people there. Get a compliance. And if any drugs that come there, anybody that steal those drugs, you make sure you set example. You set precedent by firing people. That's the only way the country can straighten up. That's why I say we need a radical revolution in that country. That's the only way Liberia can be settled. But with the old man, that old man is old. He can't do anything. I mean, it's just sad that we had to, he's the only person so far in the race that the Liberian people want. You and myself can't vote. All we can do is to talk to them because they are on the ground. And the children that came after the war, most of them didn't go to school. Even if they went to school, the school they went to were not standard. So most of them can't even think for themselves. They vote people based on what? Belly. You see? Well, somebody give you t-shirt. Somebody give you what? One bag of rice. Is that something you go sell your birthright? You voting for people? Look at Grand Jidema, man. Since the war, Grand Jidema had not had a good superintendent. All the superintendent we had, they have bought. Yeah? I mean, look at we got to take the call from our own eye before we start talking about other people. I mean, our own county, even the people in the house, the caucus, they're not even friendly.
The caucus now they had a something where they were together.
Yeah, we hope we hope that the new caucus will work together and make good decisions for Grand Jidema.
So if we had to catalog and analyze
So we have some good people there. We have Marie Johnson. I think Marie
Yaya put them
Johnson-
together. Yaya is a chairman. Yaya is a
That's good.
chairman.
That's
Marie
a
is the
good-
co-chair.
Very
GP,
good.
Jacob GP is the secretary, and Joe
Very
is just a member.
Okay. I think these people, those people you just named, I hope that will make a difference. Because Marie Johnson, she's not going to look for money from people. I don't think she'll take brown envelope. She seems to be a woman who, have her own money. And I hope that she will do the right thing. She will not follow those people. She will, deliver for grandchildren. Yeah. So we hope, she'll do a good job.
Okay, well,
Is that-
that'll go here. The Pop said in this video, it was 2000. He talked about people coming from America to go to Liberia to work, and those people grabbing money and putting the money, and they're paying the mortgages here in the
I
U.S.
just hate to hear to those things because the man come to America, he can't beg the American people who give him money. And I know people that are here. Some are all here. We put money, because the old man came. He didn't have money for his medical bills. People, we all here put money together to help him with his campaign. So it's just that you can't recruit. When you're recruiting, you recruit the best. You don't recruit people because they give you money. You see, then you don't have heart for the country. Then you
No,
don't
but
love it.
Boo, what I'm saying is not what you're saying. The Pop said it was 2021. He criticized his predecessor, Ellen Sirleaf, for bringing people from America to go to Liberia and get jobs. And these people take the money from Liberia and bring the money here to pay mortgages. That's what he's saying. And he's doing exactly the thing he criticized someone for doing. That he was going to hire people on the ground to do the job. If you look at the list, most of those people, 60 to 70% of the people employed, they are all from overseas. The Stephen Johnson, they more Ali them on the ground, but Stephen them, most of that list, you look at that list, are people from overseas. So why criticize someone yesterday and you get there and you do the same thing? It's Ellen Johnson said fighting other people for nepotism. She got there the first thing she put all her children in the government.
Yeah, you see all those weeks, all in the government. You see weeks, all over the place.
Yeah.
The same
So
thing now.
Let me play
Let
from Boaga own mouth so that people can listen and you yourself listen to it. Before you say, oh, Prince Broad, something you just said it, they listen to Joseph Boaga.
12 years in Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, you and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Was it a plus? Was it a gain or was it a serious loss to Liberian people?
It was a gain, and it was also a lost opportunity because most of these ministers that came here, some of them came from away. They were not even in Liberia. Some of them came to be able to pay on their mortgages back in the state. We have to make sure under our administration that we'll get people who will think Liberia, love Liberia, and build this country.
Did you
That
succeed?
they are in-
That was 2000. If you look on the date on that video from T Max, did I tell you? The Pop is bringing people from overseas. So why were you criticizing other people for coming from overseas and the people hiring them?
Yeah, that's why we get fact checks, okay? Because people say things to win election.
Detected at your front door.
When people when they want something, they will say things to you, which of course that's what goes on in the world today. We have. So right now we got to hold his feet to the fire. That's the only way. We need a robust election, robust opposition that will criticize and also redirect the president when he make mistakes. Everybody can be singing Kumbaya, because if we all sing Kumbaya, Liberia will go down the drain again. So before the ship wrecked, we have to what? We ourselves have to what? Try and bring some mechanics to start fixing some of those wheel rims that are cutting off, because they are not even started, because all the ministers are not yet on board. They still have outstanding ministers to appoint. When will the government start? We're almost eating up into the 100 days. People job. I mean, I don't know, Liberians. I don't know why. We just all about job. Why don't we tell the people, look, everybody must tie their belly or tie their belt, and let's fix the country first. But if nobody will want to do that. They all want job. And once they get a job, they get low pay. Like, bro, man, you go wear something, they cook grains, everybody eat, they drink beer that day. Yeah. They don't think about tomorrow. What are you going to eat tomorrow? No, they don't think about that.
Remember when I hear him, did I cope on him? What's going on?
Yeah, my girl.
Is she now on the rescue train?
I don't know. But maybe she suggested some people, and she heard of a party, so probably she suggested some people to be a party. Huh?
Appleton.
Yeah, Appleton too. I haven't heard anything about Appleton. We are asking a question. So that now we're hearing, Mo Ali, because we all were asking question, where is Mo Ali in the picture? He's not in the picture. You are missing in the photo. You remember when they were talking about that photo thing?
You're asking for, man.
He's not in the photo. Now he's in the photo.
The guy you asked for to wear name, you on Facebook, you're asking for the guy.
Who, Colonel Remy Gray?
No, it's Charles Snyder.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Snetter, Charles Snetter. Yeah, he's ambassador at large now, so he's in the photo now.
Why didn't Remy Gray then? Fagon in the photo now. Remy Gray is in the photo.
He's in the photo.
Remy Gray was campaigning for and Cummings. So I think they probably have a little trust issue with him. But how about Fatty guys? These are spoon panelists.
Those people come in and
start on spoon.
Yeah, those are the last positions. Those are the people who will go for the crumbs. They will get the crumbs. They will get the positions. But you see, my man, look, I feel very bad, for our country.
I heard Fadiga they want to give the Fadiga the deputy DEA to the deputy to AB Kuma.
Everybody thinking about what will I get? We're not thinking about how will we improve our road system? How will we improve our water system? How will we improve our electrical system? What about electrical system we have in Liberia? How much government invested in the electrical system? How much government invested into security? How much government invested into roads? Those are basic things we should be talking about. But if all the thinking about is what? Me, what is there for me? That's the problem. Look at it, look at the country we live in. You live in Louisville. I know why you call it Louisville, Louisville. You live in
called Louisville.
Okay.
Louisville,
Kentucky. And these people, the people make sure their system works. Their electrical system works. Their water system works. You see that? Every morning you get up, you put the pipe on, you put the pipe on, the water comes. Your hot water comes when you take bath. You put your light on, light is on. Your phone system is working. You see? Your internet is working. So how many times we Liberians will look at that kind of thing? Let go for our basic necessities. Mr. President, you come to power now. What will be your first thing? The electrical system in Liberia, now we got what? I don't know, 70-some more kilowatt. What kind of system do we have? How do we improve it, Mr. President?
Somebody asking what kind of job they gave your man and Eugene Fagon?
We're all thinking about jobs.
They gave Eugene Fagon, my man Class D, they gave Eugene Fagon LBS director. He's the director of LBS. A small lot about care to that play again.
Yeah, everybody just thinking about jobs. What is there for me?
And the part about
look, if you leave from
Boo, watch it. Those that went to Liberia, if Joseph Boga ain't get these guys jobs, if they come back in his country, they will join the opposition group. They will all be opposition bashing Boyka. Check watch it. The jobs are still being distributed now, so you see them quiet. the thinking that the name will be, they will be in the photo. One Bwaga don't put people in the photo. When they come back, there will be opposition. The Saki, Vani Saki and Sako Saki for Iowa is in Monrovia.
Oh, Vanisaki.
Saki is in Monrovia. Joe Lopo is in Monrovia. And Fadigas, they in Monrovia. And Eugene, I mean, Remy Gray just got back. So he was there. I think the ticket didn't come expired. He gave it and came back in Minneapolis. So that's the kind of Liberia we got for ourselves. D Flow, then they talk for Joseph Bwaga. So they're all there. But
Look,
they don't have
Prince,
jobs.
Prince.
They will
I got
tell
a
on Joseph
problem.
Bwaga like
I
somebody the
got
white
a
on
serious
rice.
problem. I think maybe I think different. Maybe I come from a different, scope. My way of thinking is very, very different. These people, they can get together and say, look, oh man, you came to power. There's $600 and some more $1,000. Instead of all having that celebration, may so rest in peace. Magufuli from Tanzania. This money is too much. We don't have stable electricity. What is going on with our basic necessities? Can we invest that money? We can just have a small ceremony and put the president in, have an inauguration instead of spending over almost $1 million on inauguration. Our electric.
But then, if you're going to do that, because even I heard, if you're going to do that, boo, then have Joseph Bwaga family from Freetown come to get some of the money. Because they got to go accept microphone from Freetown. Almost 50 grand. I will run the gift.
Look, if you start on the onset, what I just spoke about, and say, look, let the money be used. What is the electrical system there? How many megawatts we got? What are we missing at LEC? Can we put that money into the system? What the World Bank, what do they want from us? We can put that money down as a collateral, and then we can get almost hundreds of millions to build the biggest electrical system in Liberia. Damn. Or even a cool, whatever. We got so many water, dam in the country. Let's improve our electricity. Tell all the government workers, all the businesses, every month, let's tie our belts. That's what they meant there in Tanzania. Every government workers, you pay half of your salary. Those who are making under $100, you're not paying nothing. But people who are making, like even the senators then who making 6,000, 7,000 will cut maybe about 75% of your salary. That money will go towards our electricity.
You want
to have the best electricity in it because the thing will benefit all of us. Why don't we improve our country? And we're thinking about jobs. What is going on? I mean, do these people think? They go to other countries, they see these things. Prince? We in America here. Look up. And then when we go to Liberia, we want to come back and going back to America. How do we feel? Not that we don't have money, we have money. Look at Freeport generating a lot of money.
But look at the Freeport generating a lot of money. Go in the Freeport, it's not even paid.
The logging companies. What happening? Do we have I don't know. Is that a darkness clouding over Liberians in Liberia? Why do people can't think straight?
Well, I think that's why you brought Joseph Bwaga for now. So Joseph Bwaga can think straight.
Yeah, my man. When you look at our country, my man, look at my man. I was in Botswana for what? I was in Botswana for 4 years when I was teaching there. My man, you guys think different from us. They don't do the position thing we're doing. They're thinking about improving their country. Look at the whole of Botswana. Gaborone, the capital. People say Gaborone, but it's pronounced Gaborone. The capital. The people paved the whole city. They only got two sources of revenues. And those two sources are what? The main one is diamond. The second one is beef. And then tourism. The little money that people get, they put it into their system. The people got an electrical system that let on, like in Liberia, the rationing electricity. No, it's not like that. The electrical system is 24/7. They paved their whole, the whole country. Like, from Monrovia, you can drive all the way to River G to Harper. Just three-way. From Francis, from Harperoni to Francistown, Silindi Piquet, all those areas. Even to Johannesburg border. Everything is quota. The people sacrifice, the poor country fights. Look at what people fighting over jobs every day. Oh,
these are the things that George Weah was doing. When you didn't see no good in him.
I mean, what George Weah did, man. But don't joke, man. We're talking about,
My little brother, listen now, boo. Let me tell you, my little brother just spent 1 year in Cote d'Ivoire. He went 2022 December. He passed through Locatur. So he took the bus and they took him and he passed. He said, when you're going, the road was bad. He came back. He went to Liberia in December of last year. He said when it got to he slept in Danane, the Ivorian side, and they got in that thing, they went across, or Locatur or wherever. He said, the road is straight up there. Joe, we have paved the road. I mean, he said, he didn't even know that they read to Ganta. When someone got credit, you're getting credit. You're telling the old man here, 97-year-old papi, I mean, 84-year-old, a football age in 79, you're putting on us. Today, he went around, he taking drug tests. Where would the drug test benefit us? So you're telling him to pump up his speed, then before his energy and start working and leave his house. Why is he sitting in your house? He comes, he get up, he sit down in the office, then he say he work. Then from there he go back in your room and go sleep. One morning you shouldn't be surprised. She's going to be in the camera or picking you in your PJs, sitting there and saying operating, doing the labyrinth people work. You think with your elected man to be sitting down in a rehab house? Then who campaign for the women need to pump your terrible.
We haven't Liberia have not been lucky with a good president at all. But one day, maybe it will not be my generation. It might not be your generation. But I'm sure one day somebody will come up like Jerry Rawlings, will come up like Paul Kagame, will come up like Michael Foley, will come up like Botswana president. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, something will come up one day. But all these people we have
picking from Guinea, not military picking from Guinea.
Yeah, also from Mali. I think the other guy from Mali. The people put their country first. But you see, even you go to Liberia,
taking over the country, children and born in the 80s.
Somebody just wrote. The Gaylord guy wrote just now. He said Freeport has been given to APM terminal for 25 years to manage. How will you guys? How stupid are we? How can you
25 million?
APM terminal for
2 ships in the country alone? They made almost 100 million.
Look, guys, my man. Why are you sitting down there? You making those kind of decisions, giving your pride,
all those things happen under Joseph Boakai and Ellen Sirleaf. Sign people 25 years contract.
But Joseph man, we were there too. We were in the Sunday.
No, we could not bring it as a contract they signed. You could not spoil it.
But we are part of it. Yeah, it's part of it. You can't excuse we are.
Yes, they were suing.
All of them, they're the same people, man.
You couldn't break it down. The thing passed right under the faces.
You can't excuse we are. They're all part of it.
They're all part of it, Prince. We are guy in the Senate was late, less than 2 years in the Senate. I thought D were already passed.
No, we are there when we were passed. They all were part of it.
No, G passed before we are got there. You just trying to we are going to Italy. He's staying in the middle of the street, the bird testing your vest. You're angry. You leave your country, you stay angry on me.
No, I mean he's part of the spoils. He's part of the spoils.
But you probably who get experience for 40 years and who government been paying a ring for 40 years.
I'm not celebrating Boakai. I hear criticizing him, but you guys will not criticize we are. You think we are Jesus?
I'm criticizing we are going on my page. You know me, boo. I don't follow those things. I criticize we are for a very long time. We are brought a Nigerian guy and say one minute man. I criticize, we are then open the East Road. I criticize we are. I felt that one we are failed right there. He took all the money, went into Nima County, open the people who don't even care for him, but the people who care for him, open the road, even from Salikore or what the place name said. That place where they get Tapetan hospital going straight as well. You open the road. That's the bar road right there from Tapatan going to Grand Gila. That's the road. Open the road for the southeast. I think that's what he's going to live with. That's one of his mistakes that he's going to live with. It's like Samuel Doe. Obama gave him that money to go fix the money to go and fix the road to his county. Doe took the money and fixed his girlfriend road and left Nancy Doe road and fixed his girlfriend on a road to Cape Mount. And that's something that the southeast are still regretting today. And that's the problem we thought we are going to go and don't follow the same footsteps and follow it. Why? Where we want to take them? Look, they had a president from the southeast. You had a speaker from the southeast. You had a deputy speaker from the southeast. You had the finance minister from the southeast. You had a bank governor from the southeast. You had and what the guy Eugene Nangwe. What was his job? What was Eugene Nangwe job, man?
And you were director for Maritime.
You got a guy who died and the guy Revenue Authority.
Thomas Dona.
And then all those people, and then you add that the 5 counties in the South had 10 senators, 3 representatives each, that's 15, plus 10 senators, that's 25, and then you add all the government officials, that's almost 30 some more people. And they could not come together as members, citizens of the area that the people sent to Monrovia. Those boys were born in the butchers. Some of the boys were born on the farms, smart houses. They were not a civil apple born with silver spoon. They left their areas because the people sent them to represent them. They went to Monrovia and they forgot about Monrovia. Now name your people. You are here just from Grand Gila, the bank governor from your town. When the last time he went to Grand Gila to go say where a pa born here to go there, or to go even see a pa grave, or see a place where he grew up at? To do no, they don't do that. Do it. When the last time you went to Maryland, look at Buffer Chimo, the other time we camping got a part to make Ivory Coast to go into. Those are disgraceful and shameful act that the guys from the Southeast, Jonathan Sigway, they all turning around the place and they're thinking that they are big boys. They fail the people. And these are both the posts they're going to elect. They fail the people. They didn't do nothing for the people. If that road opened just from Ganta to Zwedru, do you know how many people will leave the capital city and go right back into their towns?
Yeah, it's a very good prince, a very good corridor for economic activity in Liberia. If Samuel Doe, I think that was the greatest mistake he made. I think one of the good things I saw Doe did was he challenged all the people from Grand Gila and make sure that they collect half of their salary to put quota in Zwedru, the capital of Grand Gila. And I think Omen Cyrus Cooper were ahead of that, whatever. So basically, most of the people who were working at the time, they gave half of their salary. And that forced the people to what? To build a quota or that cement they put in the center of Zwedru. But you went Zwedru lately.
And the quota
is that cement still there? Is cement on the roads?
They build I don't know how your thing over there is Zwedru, but your build a sidewalk too freaking far from the quota. It's like I think they were afraid a car would jump from the road and jump on the people on the quota, because the quota is very like the car. There's the car road here, boo, and the quota is the sidewalk is very high, just like this. Yeah, the quota is, and its quota is the same. They say since the 80s, it's still there. So that was a very strong quota in Israel. They didn't pollute the place, so you pave, clean and pave.
Okay, that's good. At least, well, all they need a good city mayor who understand.
Who gonna clean the city? Who gonna clean your city? Who gonna clean your city? The counties in the southeast, the leaders from the southeastern region, and they keep electing this same group of people. That's something that look out for your county alone. Zopen. Since days Labrador, post Labrador, wherever election from 2005, the man been. But what he's doing in our county, nobody knows. He comes on spoon and talk about he bought tops for people, he bought bathing top for people to go bathe in, for children born in women. Those are things that they're saying they to go do.
Yeah,
Motolato over there. They're giving the Vonjama Motolato $100,000 to run it. He sat there, they brought the Zoe Motolato to 10,000. Why you going to put that's what there? I will have several issues. If the two schools are operating at the same level, where Vonjama will have more money than Zoe. He sat there and let it go. Look at yesterday confirmation here in this field there. They asking several Beslow, several questions. Your man got there and playing fun. And then we keep electing these kind of people, and then we think we're going to make progress.
And I think that's you know, when I was doing my research, I found out that, you know, I mean, the system started long ago. We can't blame the people right now because it's just a recycle or the you know, things that started long time ago, you know, from the, you know, evolution of these people like Joseph Jenkins-Rabo all the way to Topman. You know, they kept setting people down. They didn't get good education compared to other people. You know, they set that kind of standards in Liberia. So the war even make it worse. Most of the good teachers, the best educators, they left the country. So most of our people didn't get, you know, anything good. And most of the people, when the war came, a lot of them ran into Ivory Coast, and they were not able, they didn't get good education, only very few people. And, you know, you can blame the people, and people take advantage of that. Most of our leaders take advantage of the people. They enslave the people by what? By not carrying good education, by not having a good curriculum system in the country, by employing bad teachers. So the people come out, some people graduate from high school, they can't even write a 15 letter. And, you know, their judgment is cloudy. You see, they only go for ballot, they call it ballot driven. Zopen will go somewhere and say, okay, I gave y'all one bag of rice, I gave you this, and then, oh, Zopen. You remember one old man, you know, was saying that Zopen, oh, my body there, or you want Kokobi and all that kind of stuff. I mean, so that's some of the things that mess us, you know. I mean, it's just bad.
Or you want interest or none hunted story? Yo, Mukba. I want you where? Mosoli, you know, Boggy, your obvious interest. All more money, I take your dollar. I'm on my new car. I guess so. Yeah, Mulawa, you're there, you're here, Kokobi, you're here,
you see, these are some of the things I'm talking about. You see, the people mind.
Can you explain it? There are people who don't understand crime. Can you explain?
Yeah, they say anything we want, that Zoe, you know, Zoe is the one that bringing all everything. We want rice, one cup of rice, he bring it to us. If we want this, Zoe, you know, he, you know, make it available. So the Nyanu who is educated, who can be able to advocate for you, you're left Nyanu. Because you say Nyanu stay in America for a long time. Nyanu is not, he mean and blah, blah, blah. Instead of you get somebody who will carry your, you know, whatever, you're left in and you'll go for Zopenu. This is where we are today. You see? So those are some of the problems.
Marco V, I know that your uncle, but I'm very sorry. May his soul rest in perfect peace. But this thing he said going to live with us. So I mean, it was our Aaron Pop. He did what he could do. So we may his soul rest in peace. When he, I play him doing something. So when he died, the calls coming from everywhere.
All of us old men. I can't blame the old man too. The old man trying to
I think that's what he probably thinking that what he let people for.
That's what the old man know. That's what he talk about.
Yeah, you know.
You see, like, you know, me, I will be different. People like me, they will not choose me as a leader, because if I go over there as a leader, I'll make sure that everybody tighten their belt. We put
but
more
people
money.
how you Jeff or Grant, you that board chairman, where your man can have small water and drink on the side. The man, my man, when I eat small elbow, you tell the man what eat elbow where?
No, your man Gibson Jeru. Oh, my man, boy, like, why the money?
Man,
why you want to lick your hand with people money? Huh? I can't. But look what I mean. Their thinking is so different.
Wow. Yeah, the boy say, "Man, I boo man, the man I spiritual man, the man I want to drive some money, the man I want sounds on loose."
No, I can't even go for president, because I know the people will kill me day one. Because I will make sure I cut everybody money, and we put the money into services. We put the money into the water services. Everybody should get drinking water. Everybody should have 24/7 electricity. We get the best internet system in the country.
So you see,
we have to tighten our belt.
Who our in-line brewer in April, we are putting a light on the Ralph Highway to planted these big iron poles to carry the light over there. So I hope your man Joseph Boga, your pole over there over us. You should continue those things. Because my house, I was there, they brought a breaker, they brought your how you call it, your meter, and install your meter to your house. All you need to do is to put your meter charge. All you need to do. So George, we were doing all those things. So boy guy who you up over there who could not even buy a transformer in your own yard before I thought it was generator. I hope you do these things.
Yeah, and we, he just started. So let's see in the 3 months. But he
You
started
give,
making
you give,
mistakes
you give we are
already.
the break.
And then-
The break now you want for us to
already.
get yourself burger. You ever give we are the break? We are from the day we are to over the country, just started planning protests. CPP, RPP, and step down, Joe, we are must step down, protest. We will start our protest when Joseph Bagana start connecting the thing when he left down there.
I would really appreciate if you do a protest for something meaningful. I will endorse that protest. I will even pay money towards the protest, because I like things to be for everybody. We shouldn't segregate and say the other people, they are important.
I think Boo there is stuck. But Boo is making a lot of.
Oh, it's okay now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
I think we are interrupted.
Yeah, you are in Florida over there. The crocodile or the alligator and test your cable wire behind there.
No, my system is good. I don't know what happened.
Because,
And you hear me?
The people hearing you, Boo.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
people say 2025 will run for president.
No. I don't want to be president, because if I go there, I think the people will kill me, because my behavior is different. My way of thinking is different. You see, the people want to corrupt. And that's the system we have with the Grand Leader Association. You see? Oh, boy, when the guy wanted to take the money, your man, he wanted to run, and there was a money in the account. So the people wanted to use the money. The lawyer advised me and said, look, put that money into a cashier check and leave it to the bank. That's what I did. And everybody put money all around. Oh, boy, they took the money. Boy.
I think Boo has a computer issue, internet issue on the end. The other one here, he calls an evangelist. He's a water tire, aloma man. Henry Evangelist Tamba. He said, we'll talk for 6 years. Yeah, we'll talk, and you're talk for 6 years too. So when we talk for 6 years about it, you guys were talking around here for 6 years. So when we
What happened to the feed?
No, the feed is going on. I'm watching it. It's just like your side is stuck. I don't know for what reason. My internet here good. Are you guys hearing me? I'm not stuck. I'm moving. You guys hearing me? Because I'm monitoring the thing here. And you're hearing me. Are you hearing me? Please hear me.
You can hear me?
You guys hearing me? Because I'm monitoring the thing here. Yeah. And you're hearing me.
Okay, let me go out and come back.
Yeah, and check the pool behind your horse. Crocodile, maybe my
the crocodile, but
they come from the leg and be behind your chasing your.
Okay, let me face my system here. I think my system having problem. I think the conversation is getting better.
Yeah, and then they send a Russian to join in the thing.
Yeah.
But the man say, yeah, get a paper
something.
Yeah, they say, yeah, get a paper 2 months. You get a paper to declare asset. But do you think Joseph Boga will declare asset?
The Omer Boaka? You can see me now?
Yeah, well, he declared asset.
It's very difficult, Prince. I expect him to declare asset, because if he doesn't do it, that means to say that business as usual. Because you have to do what you say. Because if you don't do that, you lose public interest. Yeah, I think you have.
I think Joseph Boga will not declare asset. All that thing the people causing up behind Joseph Boga will not declare asset. It's a scam. Joseph Boga will not declare asset. Who got to go and come back on? Joseph Boga will not declare asset, because Joseph Boga play with the grease. He put the air bowl, he lick the grease on the air bowl, so it's difficult now to go back and say going to declare asset. I'm a sedition here. I'm telling you the facts here. When Joseph Boga, we hadn't talked about the nation 2018. the same thing, the mistake Joseph Boakai made and what he made. Ellen Johnson let continue fail with money at the Freeport. Who does that? Who leave money at the Freeport fail with continue lose money to the Freeport? So we are in John inside whether he was there or whether the CDC power government, they put the hands in the container and they were contaminated. So therefore, going back to Ellen Johnson to prosecute it was a very difficult task for them. Because it's like I finish eating the half of the food and the little remaining one, I just leave it there. You come and you didn't ask questions, you start whipping it, and they die. You want people to come for that rice, it's going to be difficult. So that's what happened to the CDC people. They did the thing. The LNM ate the money from the top of the money and they left the money to the place and they got hold of the container and they messed things up in our country. And we saw it. So going back again to audit Ellen was difficult. And that's the same thing. Joseph Boakai started auditing people now. Those are his scam issues. He tried to witch hunt these guys. Completely witch hunt. There was nothing else. Go up, come down. They're going to turn me some away for transparency and all the kind of accountability. That's witch hunt. Joseph Boakai already see one and telling me that he want to audit someone. He should audit himself. We heard a chairman here speaking, implicating him into crime, into criminal activity. That his connections were giving him money. And he turned around now, after receiving money from his connections, then he turned around and said, you want to act like a good guy, you want to audit. Those are nonsense. Those are bullshit. Those are nonsense that people that you pay attention to. That's not something I'm going to pay attention to. And Bush Jr. said, no, he's a unity. He affiliated with the Unity Party, and I affiliate with the CDC. Who really know that thing that nonsense? There was no way Joseph Boakai said he's going to go do good thing and bring people, hold people feet to the fire when he cannot hold his own feet to the fire. Cannot hold the entire family feet to a fire. A sister from Freetown can't hold her feet to the fire. He can't hold the party chairman feet. The party chairman left the country. The man in America, you tell the people, you know what you're going to take for you to even extra date. They're not even going to do it. They will not do it. They don't have treaty to do that. So, boo, I just told you about the Unity Party people here, and especially Joseph Boakai. He got his fingers all glued up with the honey that they met in the area. The honey will come. And we tell it, we caution the old man, but people say, oh, you'll get a man chance. So we're receiving a lot of gifts. Like when people all the way, we see people there, all the when people in picture and all around the place, they are visiting the man. These people don't come for free. These people come in the common weekend. They give you things, they want things back. And you rolling with the devil. And the devil too, if you rolling with the devil not get time to give you change. The devil say, I gave you $2, you gotta give him something that is dear to your heart. So boo, you know, take it from there.
Yeah, we are all apprehensive. The way things are going in the country, very, very apprehensive. We just keeping, our finger crossed. We try to be very hopeful, and that the old man would deliver on his promises. Especially so, they have to start with themselves by auditing the party chairman for misappropriating or misapplication of the $365,000 for the party celebration of their stalwarts in different counties. Also, the $600,000 that was given to Miata Fambule, they need to audit her to make sure how she spent that money, whereby a lot of services were not delivered that day. She need to answer a lot of questions, especially so where people fainted, some people die. I think she has a lot of questions to the Liberian people. So those are some of the things you need to do. I keep on getting that same thing. He who asks or he who requests for sanctity or he who requests for equity must come with what? Clean hands.
Clean hands.
That shows that the old man himself.
And what you're told, the papi hands. The papi was a clean hand. Papi hands were very clean. Clean hands.
Prince, not because you support somebody, then you support everything the person does. No, I don't agree with that.
If you support, what I'm saying, you're speaking of the ills of Joseph Boakai. I give you credit for that. If you're speaking out, you're not holding it. But we have to continue to reference that thought he was a clean man.
No, I
This
mean
is the man
nobody is
who
perfect.
this
Except
is the man who was fired 2 times. This is the man
in the
who was
Bible it
fired
said
for
no
2 times
one is
by 2 presidents.
infallible.
Your
You know
one of
that.
your team, now the man lived in your house for 45 years.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
right after he got elected,
we
after he got
don't
elected, I 45 years, I how he living for the
we don't
5 years.
see we don't see a
500,000
black
when now
guy.
when they start renovating the house.
Yeah, we don't see a black guy that is extravagant. Okay, with compared to most Liberians. Okay, most of our
Well, he's
people
an
are very
old man. He's
extravagant.
an old
When they
man. I
start
mean, you
getting
expect to
money,
see an
they
80-year-old
start
man
wearing
going
all
around
these,
wearing shoes for 500, 600.
all these designer names and all that kind of stuff. But the old man was not that kind of person. So we thought that the man is not extravagant. Maybe you take the country very seriously. So, but what we're looking at now is taking a different trend. When Doden came to power, they killed Tauber, and they talk about what? Rampant corruption, nepotism, favoritism, kleptocracy. I mean, they talk about all those isms, and those were some of the things. Those were some of the words they used to show that Tauber should be taking off power. So today we see those things coming back in different colors. You see, we're talking about people that Johnny, who the old man when he come here, he stopped with, the man now working as an economic advisor. We see a lot of people, around the old man. We see a lot of people coming from Lofa, like the Sa, the Tamba, and all that kind of stuff. It's not a bad thing. You can, put people in government that, qualify and competence, but you should be able to balance it. Take people from all political subdivision of the country, which of course exemplify, leadership. Because Liberia is not for one region, it's not for Southeast, it's not for Central Liberia, it's not for Western Liberia, it's not for Southern Liberia. Liberia is for everyone. So basically, if you're putting people in the state of affairs, those people should represent all political subdivisions of the country. So that's how I look at it. But we hope that the old man will, listen to the people and make sure that he correct himself. It's not late yet. I mean, the appointment's still going on, and we hope that he will make sure he's the father of the country now. So you hear the cries of the people and make sure he balances government. But my advice is that he should concentrate more on delivery of services. Delivery of services. You see, delivery of services, everybody will benefit. If you have very good water system in the whole country, everybody will benefit. If you have very good electrical system or electricity in the country, everybody will benefit. If you have good roads in the country, everybody will benefit. If you have good hospitals in the country, everybody will benefit. If you have very good agricultural system, you got farm, you got equipment for people to make farm. Give examples, put people to work. You see, not everybody have to work with government, but you have to show security in the country. You have to show law and order. When people come, they bring their money in the country. Will I be safe? Somebody will not come to my house and what? And burglarize me and take all my properties or even kill me over my own properties. If I bring my money in the country, will my money be protected? Would I be protected? These are some of the things the investors are thinking about. So make sure you have law and order in the country. You have a very good judicial system. Okay? Judicial system, you don't want judges that will be taking bribes. We don't want judges that will be impartial. You see that blind lady in front of the Temple of Justice. Justice has to be what? Blind. You don't execute blind. How do you call it? People go with impunity because what? They are connected. You don't want those kind of thing. You want a system where everybody is respected under the law. Everybody is equal under the law. There are certain people in the society, or this person is in the society, is being given, certain, rights and all that kind of stuff. You want a fair judicial system. You want an executive that people respect. That when decisions come from the executive, people respect it. You want a legislative, a branch of government that make laws, that go to work, not going there to joke. You see that? So these are some of the things we want. The old man himself can go around the country and advocate for a better Liberia. Look, my people, you're the constituents. You talk to your representatives. You talk to your senators. Let them reduce their pay. Because the legislator pay is becoming what? a load on the wage bill. You see that? So if you pay
Yeah.
all the legislature, there's no money to what? To provide the pipes, because you got to rerun all the pipes in Monrovia. You got to
You think
rerun
Mo Ali
all the
can do
pipes
that?
in Banga. You got to
You think
rerun
Mo
all
Ali
the
can do
pipes
that?
in Kakata. You got to rerun all the pipes in Vonjama. You got to rerun all the pipes in Zwedru, in Harper, in Greenville. You see, in Buchanan, in Rappersport. You see, all over the country. You have to rerun all the pipes so that you got good water system. You got to buy, transformers. Make sure the West African Power Pool. Make sure all the electricity go all around the country. Put the money there. Put the money there so everybody can enjoy the services. It shouldn't be just few people. You see, make the educational system par to other countries. Huh?
Yeah,
Not
Boo,
every few
we
people pay their school fees.
conclude now, Boo. I want you to look at this video here and draw a conclusion from the video. If the Senate should confirm this man want to kill Falabu. So, and he's going to be the internal affairs minister to the Popular Library. The internal affairs minister, I want her to go and see what it would do. It's like all the superintendents. The internal affairs minister, I think he is the head. I think they all, I think they report to him.
Yeah,
So.
local government.
So that's in the whole 15 counties.
Mhm.
It's not just one county, the 15 counties. And this is the man who they want to hire to send over there and listen to him.
Falabu here, there'll be Howard. Falabu has become a nightmare in this place. You call your security bosses, let the fucking Falabu get out of here. Or else I'll get the public. You're getting 100 security, you're getting 100 armed with more people to death. I'm saying it, you're recording. I'm tired. I'm tired. I find Falabu anywhere here today. I swear to my damn mother. Anywhere I find Falabu, as I stay here, as I leave this place, anywhere I find Falabu, I will attack him. And you can carry 10 armed, 200 armed to go defend him. Anywhere I find Falabu, in Foya they say today, I will attack him. I'm moving with men. I'm going to get 25 motorbikes. 333. That's 75%. Wherever Falabu move, I will move there. I'm done. I'm done. I'll make you the game for you.
Wait,
Yo.
yeah, from us now.
Where is someone's base now? Is Falabu the only immigration officer that they can use? Continue to terrorize my people. I know I found Falabu today. I will mob you to death. I'll say it. Then arrest me.
We hear your observation. We will pass it to our senior manager.
Thank you.
And what I want you to understand, Falabu is that the final decision maker.
He should not be anywhere around here to terrorize my people.
Falabu and myself for the meeting where they assign us here. He and myself.
He got nothing to coordinate here.
Yeah, wait and see.
I'm not.
So if Falabu
Maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel. And that's how I protected my people, and that's why I made them elect me.
I want you to get one or two more. Please stop dancing. Sorry.
Boo, you heard internal affairs minister. You want to mock somebody? He's a rebel. He used the F word. I'm not going to use the F word here tonight. He used the F word. He's going to mock the guy, Falabu. I don't know what Falabu, the immigration guy, did to him. But he's telling the people, he's sitting in front of cops. Those are people that police officer, immigration is standing in front. He's threatening one of them. And you're going to mock him. You wanted to mock him when you're going to see him, you're going to kill him. And he's a rebel. He's an F rebel, old rebel. And now how the people elected him because he defended the people. This is the man who want to be the internal affairs minister, Boo. And I want to bring your attention to, you heard about the Zolizo story?
Yeah, I heard about Zolizo, yeah.
Zolizo, when Costa were planning to go and stage a protest or wherever, he said Moria was fat. Moria fat, a choke. So that means he had a lot of goods and things they want to loot. So Costa said, oh, stage a protest and children will loot. And Zolizo said that all what he have worked for. Chorizo went to Iraq then. You know, Iraq, people, ID, people died, killed people. He went there, he called, saved him, he came back home. The money, all the money he collected, he built his house in Liberia. He said, anyone, though your looters, that is begin, that your looter ain't carrying, if they go to my house, I will kill them. Darrell Dillon took that thing, he gave it to the Senate, and he championed our cause. They denied Zorizo. Zorizo was also be some kind of minister for operation in the armed forces of Liberia, AFL. He was denied. Do you, as Boo, you know, I'll be fair here. This guy, the internal affairs minister, the Destiny, the nominee here. Where Zori said, if you carry people to my house, this man is in front of the immigration office, calling this rebel. You want to mock someone for whatever dispute here in Farabu have. I don't know Farabu. I want you to speak to that topic. Then you get all your party and then we can call your day and come
Yeah, listening to the video, I think it reminds me of the same story about Zolizo. I mean, Zolizo, I mean, I agree with the Senate for not confirming him because he sounds like somebody who is drunk, somebody who does not respect him. I mean, I know he's talking something about his right to speak out, but if you're going to be a leader in the country, especially becoming internal affairs minister, I mean, that was a ministry that was Ministry of Local Government, Rural Development, and Urban Reconstruction. That was the ministry before. When Ellen took over, she turned it into a Ministry of Internal Affairs, which of course is the same thing. Because the internal, part of Liberia, which is the local government, which of course oversees the superintendent, the district commissioner, the chiefs, the clan chief, the paramount chief, the town chief, the sectional chiefs. I mean, so they are the local government. Those are people who really hold the country. So I mean, I will if I was Oben Bwaka, somebody, near him, I will advise him to withdraw that nomination. I don't think that guy, he has the impeccable, temperament. He doesn't have the temperament. He doesn't have the judgment to occupy that office. And I think we'll work hard to make sure that we engage the news media to put it out there that the man shouldn't be internal affairs minister. He's not capable. He does not have the right judgment. He's a temperamental person. He can be the internal affairs minister. That ministry holds the government. It controls the whole country. It controls all the counties in Liberia.
This man action and Zorizo action. You're comparing this man action with Zorizo. Zorizo said, if you can't loot my house, if you come to loot my house, I'm in my house, Boo. Boo, you're in your house. Someone come to loot your house and walk in your house with your woman and your children in the house. You let a person loot your hand go.
No, I mean, that way you got law. That way you got law enforcement. I'm not going to go out there to start insulting and all that kind of stuff.
No, I'm not talking about insulting Boo. The man say, if you come to loot my house, I'll kill the person.
But he's speaking out
and you have the right to kill the person. You know that?
Making threatening remarks. You can't do that. You can't threaten. You can't.
Who is he threatening? People looters. Looters.
You're going to be a leader. You're not going to go out there and start talking like that. No. Yeah.
Boo,
you have to have
Boo, I'm sitting in my house here. Anybody come here to come bust in my house? Boo, listen, anybody come here to come bust in my house, I will shoot them. And I'm going to call 911.
Yeah, but you don't have to be out there. Yeah, but you don't have to go out there to be talking and yelling to people and making threatening statements. No,
so Costa said it.
So I mean, we don't have to argue on it. I think it's already done. They deny him. So they should deny the other man too. Yeah, but we don't want those kind of people. We don't want people who will come.
So then why you voted for Darrell Dillon? Because Darrell Dillon and those people there, Boo, listen now, you are already trying to talk. Dillon and these people are the same human beings. You remember Dillon saying he was stone jaw?
No, I know.
You didn't hear that one?
Do you have a video for that?
Ryan, go to Joe, and stone Joe,
Oh
yes, I will do a research and play it for you tomorrow.
Okay,
I will get an audio or get a video. Darrell Dillon, who not that you stone Joe.
But Darrell Dillon took a different route. Okay, look, you didn't see Prince Johnson who killed a lot of people point blank. Any people voted for him. But if Zoli Zo go for a representative and the people vote for him, we can't stop it. So Darrell Dillon is the people that the same people voted for him. I'm talking about appointment positions. So elected positions.
I mean, these guys' behavior. I'm just talking about the
if they can have Prince Johnson elected as a senator for
but
life.
Dillon saying you're going to stone the president convo.
Yeah.
I know Dillon is your friend. You supported him strongly.
He's not my friend. I don't support that kind of thing. I told you, I don't support that. Okay. I mean, you know very well he's not going for a appointed position, because if you're going for a appointed position, they're going to deny him too. So, I mean, he went for a senator and he won. And the people, voted for him. They believe in him. So I can't stop that. You see? But if you're going for appointment position, that's a different.
So I want to kill Falabu.
They should deny him, yeah. Because you can't make those kind of threatening. You can't threaten people. And somebody like that can be a role model. He can be an authority. He can have authority. Because you give that man authority, you will do a lot of damages.
He will probably go into that foyer and grab Falabu and kill him.
And kill Falabu, because you have authority. You will have all the joint security under him. You see? So you don't want to put a man to command a whole, seat of government, controlling all the counties. No. I would tell Pape Boaka, please withdraw that nomination. Maybe the man, he can go for some counseling. He needs some therapy. He has a problem.
I mean, the man saying you're a rebel. That man will not rehabilitated.
Yeah. You need to be rehabilitated.
Boasting on the camera, I'm a rebel. I want my people voted for me. I defended my people. I want my people defended for me. Let me just speak to Bob Bila here. For all the ways where you, Bob Bila, thank you for coming to say, Gene, you go tell you the history. Look, I did not say those things that Gene said. I said, I show an article from the Front Page Africa where Tonwan Gangolo, the counselor, was saying those things. And that's why I only quoted the counselor.
What Bob Bila said?
No one, you remember when James said that I need to, James said, Prince, what you mean Samuel Doe was not inclusive when we talk about the 1963 article, section that was changed, section 10.3 about appointing each county should have a minister. James Doe, I was saying it. I was reading from the council of Tewan.
Yeah, Tewan Gonglo.
Tewan Gonglo's article. It was not my saying. He wrote it. It's still there. Going from Africa, you see it. So that's where I was reading from.
Okay.
So, boo, we got to call it a night.
Okay, let me make my parting statement.
Yeah.
I think we believe in Liberia. We now believe in human being. That's me. Okay, my opinion. And what I'm fostering is that I believe in the country. I don't believe in human being. But even though the human being is the president, but I'm not that kind of person who sing kumbaya, like people who, like we are never done. He never did anything wrong. For some people, I don't envy them for that. That's who they believe in. For me, I don't worship human being. And anything that Boaka do, we're going to criticize him. We're going to talk about it. We're going to hold his feet to the fire. But my whole thing is that we should give him chance. He makes mistakes along the way, but let's give him his time. I think within 3 months, if we don't see anything, and then we can criticize heavily. But at the same time, we'll still hold his feet to the fire. And I'm hopeful that Liberia one day will shine among many countries. I'm sure we have leaders that are ready to take, lead in Liberia. That will be like Michael Fuli, the former president of Tanzania, may so rest in peace. That will be like Paul Kagame of Rwanda. Look at Kigali today, is the cleanest city in Africa. Look at the kind of building people building. Liberia, we got more resources than Rwanda. But look at Rwanda today, it's the pride of Africa. Okay, look at Namibia. Namibia got their independence, and look at their city, their country. The whole country is paved. I know it has some historical significance, but they keep their country very neat. Look at Botswana. We look at countries in Africa. We are, we can compare ourselves with these people. But it's just that we've been having laundry list of egotistic leaders narcissistic leaders, people who are greedy, people who don't care about their country, but they want election, because most of our people, they are not aware. You see, I like my friend Kai Wule. Kai Wule said they are not aware. Okay, they are not aware. That means to say that what? Our people, they are, most of the people are ignorant. When somebody come and give them bag of rice and get them t-shirt, oh yeah, that's the man there. Somebody buy a bundle of zinc, oh yeah, you go and vote for the man. At the end of the day, you keep yourself on the power.
Somebody buy a top. Someone women deliver.
Look at places like Solotan, where we come from. People still using leaves to clean their butt. They go in the bush to go what? To help themselves. No tissue. You see, look at the kind of money Liberia squandered. Look at when the UN came. You know how much money came to Liberia? We don't even have a fitting toilet in every villages. People still toilet the primitive way. They go to the bush and then they toilet anywhere, then they get a leaf and clean their butt. People still drink from the creek. You know what? Under that water you're drinking from. So all these things here, the people don't think about it. They're all thinking about jobs. They don't think about their own people. So these are some of the things we got to look at. We, the young people today, most of our brothers, they are not aware. We can't blame them. They vote for their what? Ballot-driven votes. People come, they give you something, you vote for them. Then you remain in poverty. But our people need to be educated. We need a really, education in the voting, do public education for voting so that people can know their rights. So if we don't do this thing, Liberia will be like some kind of primitive place. It's still a primitive place. We get big mouth. We wear all the designer clothes, but we go in our country. We don't even have fitting toilet in the net. Somebody toilet and put in the plastic and chuck it in another person. Yeah, that kind of life we'll be living. And the people come. Most of the people come from America here. They go over there. They join the people doing the same thing. Instead of them saying, "Oh my brother, this is how we do it in America." You see, we got good water system. When we open our pipe, we get water. We got good electricity. Anytime we put a light on, there's light. We got good internet. This is how we do it. But they don't do that. When they go home, they join the same thing. They don't want to make any improvement. So they use Liberia as a farm. Even the Liberians themselves. Somebody get paid, they go and drink their whole pay right there. Then they go right back to the same people to go and credit. So you live that kind of life.
They're going to drink out. They're going to drink more acapriso or acapraso. I look at where your man Eugene if I going to drink in Ghana and take away a share and put it in and be walking on this in the hot sun.
So Prince, those are some of the things. So I mean, we'll make this forum a good forum. Next time when I'm coming, at least I'll come with a laundry list of things that we can discuss. But
we got to invite your man Isaac Jackson here.
We got to keep talking. We got to keep talking.
We got to invite Isaac Jackson.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a good evening, but we'll find time, especially in the weekend. I just want to urge you so that on the weekend we can have this program, because on the weekend a lot of people are available. They can be able to watch and make their input. Because I enjoy all the people that are making their input. I mean, they bring in good suggestions that we also can discuss. And then let's get a chance to, we can put in a phone line so that people can.
Yeah, we got line. Yeah, I forgot to put a number, but we're going to put a number down tomorrow for
and give their suggestion.
And it always get a number here. The 952 number. But you're sorry for that. We're going to put a number here tomorrow. I'd like to tell my sister, Young Zhu, she just sent me the 99 stars. So thank you very much. We take stars too. The internet, we got to pay for the internet. We got to upgrade the microphone. We got to upgrade the light. We pay. Y'all got to do some things around here to help us.
Yeah. So that, hey, my man, I'm finished with my own, but I just hope that we'll keep coming and talk about issues in our country.
Joseph Boyka to keep up and do it. We're not lowering no expectation. I don't want to hear somebody say, "Oh, the papa, you get it soon." The papa told him you're going to start running the government. Kick it out. When somebody say kick it out, I mean the person get hit in the going. What he told us. Well, thank you, Boo. We're gonna have another show tomorrow.
Yeah, but we'll meet tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow.
I'll call you.
Okay.
So that's a Boo unit from Florida. Let me put Boo back in. Boo, you in Tampa?
Oh yeah, I'm in Tampa. Yeah, I'm in Tampa.
You far from Tampa, man.
No, I mean Temple. I mean a suburb. A suburb.
Yeah, I know you know suburb because I drove to your home. This so suburbs or some brothers were there.
Yeah, suburb.
All the people there, when you alone, more people boo.
Yeah, I mean Tampa.
I
In a
drove
a suburb called Wesley Chapel. Yeah, Wesley Chapel.
Yeah, because I knew you're not in Tampa. Because I drove almost 45 minutes from Isaac.
I found from everybody.
Your boy house to your house, 45. I said, I put it where I live, my man. 10, 15 minutes into the man, boy. I said, I'm going to manage go on express, come for another express. I said, oh no, the boy, I mean, living in Boozer, I mean, Johnson, I mean, living in the suburb. Okay, we're going to be here. Eddie Rogers. They just say really too high. You don't know that, Eddie Rogers? Is it the first time you're hearing that? No, is that? So this guy now who wanted to kill Tinubu, Joseph Boaga really actually meant where he said you're going to hold this guy, take the guy nomination. Either kill the man somewhere and say, don't man, work on your angle. Got it, man. Wherever Tinubu did, he went in front of it because there was no way ordinary man will go in front of the immigration point and start because you're representative. So he went in front of the point and started threatening another immigration officer in front of the man colleagues saying you kill the man, you mock the man, you kill him. He was an old rebel. And we're getting info that he related to Joseph Boaga. So I think that's why he's keeping the man there for. But we're going to be here. I know. Falabu, not Tinubu, sorry. Falabu. Thank you very much, sister. I don't know. Thank you. Well, Falabu, not Tinubu. You don't want to say Tinubu is like a Nigerian guy job. We are one of the main election commission. So that did not say you're going to stone the president convoy. So making threats, leader making threats, and the guy who are making that threat, the guy they just want him a representative. So making threats, yes, a common thing in Liberia for those guys. They're good night.